Where the hell? Oh no. Can you hear me, fool? Made a music video yesterday. Ah, damn. I need to see it, little homie. Happy Friday. What's up, my brother? Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, I need to see it. I need to analyze what the video is about, bro. Do a reaction video in my own mind. Shit, hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Ugh, damn, fool. I'm a little tired. I'm a little tired. What up, Big Robs? What, you still in Vegas, my dude? Happy Friday, brother. You still over there in Vegas? So I know your ass was on vacation. Your ass was on vacation. Now I'm back. The last time I went to Vegas, bro, my dumb ass freaking had to come back to Colorado in a matter of 2 hours. I broke my hand out there. What up, my dude? Ghost Low. Hey, so Mac Ghost, baby, Lil Seb's coming over here Saturday. I'm gonna get some tattoos. He does tattoos. If he does tattoos, cheap tattoos for the homies. I'm saying like cheap tattoos. Yeah, he's an in-house tattooer. You want to get sleeved out? I know y'all fools be wanting the tattoos for the player price. You want to get heat, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, he got the tattoo gun. He's coming over here to do some work. He's gonna do some work Saturday on me. I'm gonna see how his work is first. I'm gonna be a guinea pig. Um, but I'm saying throw him a little bit of money, bro. You might be able to get sleeved out. Cause I know I am. I know I am. Shit, I'm about to if he's good, if he's actually good, I'm about to actually get work. I'm gonna get the rest of my work done. But I'll see. You know what I'm saying? But just know that he's mobile too. Yeah, he's mobile too. So like say that he don't come over here for me. Um, say he don't come over here for me. You guys can actually hit him up and then get tattoos or whatever. That's the little big homie. I'm gonna get tatted. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I'm saying, bro, y'all, I know y'all fools be wanting some work. I know y'all fools want some work. Nah, so hold up, Mac. It's not about all C. If you want work, you gonna get work. If you don't get it. Because you don't come across these type of situations. You gonna pay thousands of dollars for tattoos, even a single tattoo. That's why on these decisions you have to either say yep or no. It's not I'll see. I'll see if I could go. No, bro, you have actually something that falls in your hands. You better take it because you might never come across, you know what I'm saying, a tattoo artist that's just doing it for free. They gonna charge you a lot of money. Mile High City, where it's legal to smoke. That's the little big homie. Um, I registered. Damn, you're gay. What's the word, Onks? We over here just Fridayed up. Oh, your Friday's beautiful. I'm in good spirits. You know what I'm saying? Right now I can't be knocked down by anything. I feel good. Got me a cup of coffee. I see my riders in here, you know what I'm saying? That's it, but bro, appreciate the feedback. I'll get that shit. Oh yeah. Nah, I mean, because a lot of like that's the thing about tattooing. You're either gonna get it or you know what I'm saying. If you want work, you know what I'm saying. You get work. Like there's no. I'm gonna see if I'm gonna get work, and I'll see how my pockets are. You gotta take that leap, bro. You gotta take that leap. Good morning. Good morning. I'm so gay. You're so gay. You're going to the gay stay. Ha ha. You're so gay, fool. I'm gonna put you in the gay stay right now. That's where this is the gay stay, bro. Don't even trip about. Just stay there too and be stay there being gay. You do 10 and it's gay stay. That's what I'm gonna start saying. I'm sending these dudes to the gay stay. That fool's is gonna be pissed, bro. The gay stay. There's gay stays all around. Bro, yeah, hell yeah. I wouldn't tell you to go get an expensive towel. I'm saying he's an in-house, he's my little homie, bro. They call him Little Sev. He's my direct little homie. I'm saying that he's one of the first ones that took after me, under me. Yeah, he's the little homie, but he's the big homie because he's older than a lot of fools. If you need any type of digital marketing service, I will provide. Hell yeah, I need it. Let's go. Big Josh in the building. Big Josh, what up, man? Hope y'all have some good cups. Yeah, that's Little Sev, homie. You know how they call me Sev? That's Little Sev. That's my direct little homie. Cause there's a Little Sev and there's a tiny Sev too. There was once another Little Sev, but he don't go by Little Sev. But yeah, he tattoos now. He got his and he almost died. Like the homie Lil Sev almost died last year. He just recovered from getting injured. He got in a car. He got hit by a car. It almost killed his ass. But nah, you make the decision, bro. He's around though. You know what I'm saying? He's around. So whenever you got your money up, it's not no peer pressure, homie. You know what I'm saying? It's on you. If you want it, I'm just telling you, I'm just letting it be known it's there. You know? He's recovering, bro. He's back to it. You know what I'm saying? He's back to it. Like there ain't nothing to it but to do it. He's good. Homie's good, my brother. Like, well, you know, his sister passed away, homie. His sister actually passed away. Um, so he's trying to get over that. You know, his sister passed away, unfortunately. He's just, you know, that's why, homie, he was kind of like just chilling for a long time. He wasn't really doing too much because he has to take care of the babies now. What up, Amy? What's good with you? Mahai salute, Mahai salute. Can you lie down? And boom. He's doing all right now. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, my dogs. Salute. What you guys doing on Friday, man? What's Friday got going? I remember cuz at the show telling us, yeah, he they messed him up, bro. So it's crazy, bro, because he used to actually live by one of the homies from the G, and I guess that fool they had words, and when that fool was recovering, I guess that fool got the heads up with the homie Stomp Out, because you know Stomp Out technically is a boxer, you know, Lil Sev's a boxer, homie, and he was fighting this fool recovering, bro. And I know that other fool. He's a rider because you know he's one of their riders from the G. But I'm like, damn, homie, this fool done bang with the little homie while the homie was recovering. We grew up with that fool when we used to kick with AG and them. The blue eyes came from mom or dad. None of them, bro. It came from my grandma, my grandparents. It skipped the generations in my family. Sad how one white blood cell fights the ink they got was to make sure we didn't die, but many are laid out and fight to dare. Damn, that's deep, bro. You going to the gym? Nah, today I'm actually off. I just did 3 days in a row, just crazy crushing weight. So I take 2 days off, but I'm probably gonna hit cardio, and I'll probably go with my wife. She works out too now, so I'll probably go later on with her just to ride with her. I want that back fade because Stomp Out was messed up. Yeah, and homie had left the premises, bro. He's not even over there. Like homie don't live over there no more. He hasn't came over since that day or some shit. You know what I'm saying? I was kind of mad about that shit, but the fool, that's the crazy part, bro, is that fool, I know him. He's actually the homie. He used to be a solid, you know, he used to be a solid homie, like from the G. And hearing that shit, I'm like, damn, fool. I don't know if it's because homie was getting high or what, but you know, he knew that was the little homie too. So kind of like, yeah, that's no bueno. I like your music. My favorite is Breck stuff. Oh, nice, homie. Hell yeah. Shout out to you. What are you guys doing on this day, man? How's everybody doing today? What up? How you guys doing? God bless everybody, man. I hope you guys have a solid Friday. I'm just waking up, getting my little coffee on. I gotta go run these little trails. Brad, go listen to the Rapo Trues. Yeah, shout out to the Trues, man. They just did a like a little show with Busy Bone. I wanted to squabble cuss till he was better. I mean, you seen the homie at the concert, fool. He couldn't even move. The homie couldn't even move. Are you a lesbian? Well, nice. I could. You want here? I'm gonna go like this. Round of applause for the lesbians. Yeah, you want a cookie, bro? I don't know what you want me to say. Shout out to the lesbians, lesbian power, I guess. You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah! Shout out to the lesbians. Brad is trying to say Sev looks like Limp Bizkit. I wanna. My instinct is to kill instinct. Don't get me started. Plus, I was put here to put fear in who wait root beer and call themselves would they look weird. What did he say about Limp Bizkit? He said some shit. Eminem ripped that fool Limp Bizkit. Cypress Hill, let's go, Cypy. It's just one of them days. It's just one of them days. What's good? Chase, where you been, bro? Where you been, Ryder? What's up? What's up with the big dogs, homie? She don't want the puppy. She want the big dog. Limp Bizkit. Yeah. Where you don't want to wake up. Thoughts of Republicans. I love Republicans. I love Democrats. I just don't like policies. But keep that shit away from me. You could be around me. I don't like any policies no more. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what to say no more, bro. I don't believe in any parties, bro, to tell you the truth. I'm sorry to say I don't believe in Republicans, Democrats. Shit, I'm a Fallon, so let's vote Fallon, homie. Fallon's for presidency. We need a Fallon in the White House, like a real Fallon, not Trump. We need some real convict, like that's gonna make structure. Damn. Think about that. I should run for presidency, bro. You know what I'm saying? Chase. Bro, I have to chop it up with you, my homie. You good? Damn, fool. That's why that oh damn, bro. I'm gonna check up on you, bro. I still got your number. I didn't know if it was the same number, fool. Did I shave his eyebrows? I did. I did shave my eyebrows yesterday. I'm a big my friend, boom. We need a Mexican. Convict convicts in the president. Yeah, we straight, bro. Hey, I'm gonna tap in with you, homie. I'm gonna tap in with you today, honestly, bro. I still got the number. I lost a lot of contacts in my shit, bro. Damn, that's crazy. You grip? Are you grip? Grip. Little. Rest of the chips will fall into place. Yeah, you already know, bro. You already know how that goes. Like you already know how that goes, Ryder. Like it ain't no sweat. You still gonna get your money. You a solid little dude. So yeah, it's bounce back, homie. All you could do is bounce back. What the hell could we do? Can't stay down. It's just time to bounce back. Um, yeah, let's just bounce back, homie. Are you a crib? What does that mean to you as a civilian? Why would you? All right, what do you know about Crips and Bloods? Why would you ask that as a civilian? You should stay away from gangs, bro. That's not even your life. Just stay away from it. You don't want to be that white dude that ended up in Chicago and they tortured that fool. You know what I'm saying? Like he was a white dude that was a civilian, wanted to go in the hoods and say, ask them dudes, and they tortured him. You don't want to be that dude, bro. That just stay out of like that life. Like don't even ask about that. If that's not your life, don't ask about that, buddy. Stay away from it. I vote your son for president. Hell yeah, bro. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Bro, nice blue hat. Let's go. Blue to the low. You should do a, what are you? I live in Chicago. Well, people know me as Sev Loke. So if you know anything about what Loke means, I'm a big homie to people from Crips. So yeah, they would say I'm a member, but I don't identify as Crippin. That's not my identification. I'm a man of Christ. That's what I do. I try to live by Christ, bro. Um, it's just for a major comeback. Hell yeah. Salute to you guys though, man. I live in Chicago. I used to live by Indiana. I used to live by Indiana. Albino. Chase, keep your head up. Yeah, just keep your head up, my bro. You know what I'm saying? One thing about you, I know you get out there. I know you on the grind, my brother. I know you on the grind. What was your very first tattoo? My very first tattoo was this. See this bricks? I had the Arapaho right here, the big Arapaho. That shit came out. That shit came out bad. Like that shit came out bad. I had to get that shit redone, bro. You are fried. Thank you, Josh. Yeah, you know what it is, man. Box State Business. We behind you totally, Chase. You the homie, man. What up, Big Red? What's good with you, my brother? Salute to the family, man. My high salute. Um, what was your very first? I was thinking you was crib because of the colors. Well, nobody color bangs no more though, but understandable, understandable. They do, you know. I'm 40 years old too, bro. I'm 40 years old. I don't participate in being active. A lot of foods like people don't understand. I got a lot of respect from little homies. You know, I'm big bro to little homies. I'm big homie to little homies. You know what I'm saying? But you got to kind of sometimes change it up in life, bro. And I'm kind of striving to do something different with my life, you know? I did that shit for 30 plus years. 30 plus years. Hell yeah. 30 plus years, man. You know, douchebag meathead. What does that even mean, bro? Yeah, most bangers just wear all black now that I see. Yeah, nobody color bangs. It's not really no color banging going on. People think, you know, people really honestly think that everybody just wears colors. Like that shit is 1990s, bro. Nobody really color bangs because when you banging, everybody just knows your face. You know, they just know who you are as a person. Like fools are not gonna be like, oh, that's that fool Sevlok. He got blue on. That's how naive people are. Like Bloods and Crips wear whatever the hell they want. They'll wear red. Crips will wear red. Bloods will wear blue. If you're well known, homie, your face is just gonna be everything. Like it don't have nothing to do with colors. If you put in work, fools just know your face. You know what I'm saying? So it's not none about colors. I know fools that have been banging their whole life and they was Crips and they be flamed down now. They be flamed down. I know Bloods that wear blue. You know what I'm saying? Like, shout out to you. You most banger. That's the big homie for real. How yeah, we go through we go through the trials, homie. And see what people don't understand too. What people don't understand, you idiots that just talk a lot. I'm around little homies all the time. So if like let's say that motherfuckers really pulled up. You motherfuckers don't even know the little homies is always around me. I be on this shit. Little homies don't even like to do YouTube. My little homies, the homies that be around, they're not gonna want to be on camera and shit. But they're like the little homies are always around. They like 10, like 5, they're next door neighbors and shit, bro. So that's the thing about it, homie. Like y'all fools be acting up. Fools be like, I'm gonna pull up. You could pull up if you want. I don't know if that's the best idea for you though. You know. Hello, handsome. How you doing today? It's Good Friday. How are you doing? You always got good vibes. You always got good vibes. I mess with you, Lava. Shout out to you. Always supporting the channel. Appreciate you. Nowadays, people know who they want. Hell yeah. Because it was the same with us. It was the same with us, bro. I didn't look out for whose colors. I knew exactly who was the enemy. I knew faces, bro. Like if there were real life fools that we were tripping with, it was not even about the colors. It was about knowing who they were. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know that fool. I know where he's from, you know? It wasn't about wearing a bandana, colors. Well, back in the day we might have, but that was not the main thing. We knew our enemies by face. Some fools I know still trip, but colors, like my crip homie, tripped. Yeah, but that's a young mindset, bro. That's like the younger mindset. That's not an OG mindset. Young kids do that shit. When you're in your 40s, bro, nobody even color bangs. Like I'm in my 40s. You got to understand, I was banging in the real era. I was banging in the 90s. My homies was banging in the 90s. So we got 30 plus years. Like that's all that young shit. Like young fools definitely would do that. But when you're older, bro, you don't give a fuck about a color. Now, I technically don't be flamed down. I worked at a 7-Eleven where the whole shit was red. you know? Like what? I don't know if I could get flamed down. Yeah, but you still a youngster too yourself, homie. You know what I'm saying? You still a youngster yourself too, Rada. Nah, but we don't. I mean, that's just something that will never happen, but I wore red before, homie. I wore red before. Back in the day when I was a youngster though, yeah, I didn't have one clothes that my mindset was, nah, I'm good. Yeah, those involved gonna recognize your face. How, yeah, they don't give a fuck about colors. They just know, and that's a deadly game, bro. Cause like, if they know your face, you with your family, your kids, some of these fools don't get passes. I know, sorry to say, back in the day, homie, it was a cold game. Your family, sometimes if even the family was with motherfuckers, they would get it. It's like that's why the game's so cold. Like, what up, third coaster? What's good with you, my bro? I'm just up in the streets. What state? We in Denver, Colorado. How you doing today, my brother? He's actually in his 50s. That's crazy, bro. Damn. For real though. Wrapped us with Daniel. Shout out to the Southerners, man. Salute to you. I was talking about your beautiful eyes and your dimple to my daughter. She thought I was gay. Shout out to you guys. Shout out to you. Salute. Salute, salute. What state do you live in? I'm in Denver. I'm in Denver, Colorado. Box State business. Don't talk to me about it. Boom. Shout out to y'all, man. I'm in my 70s, but I still going. You look on real. I'm also from Denver, Colorado. Shout out to you. We Box State business, my brother. Hey, sub up to the channel. Sub up to the channel. And what I'm saying, check me out, man. I do a lot of content for Colorado, but yeah. If you ever step into New Jersey, I will personally give you a popcorn ceiling. It's crazy. Hell yeah, because I live like these are like the slum lords, to be real with you. These are like the slum lords. We live in Green Mountain. We live in Green Mountain, and they ain't fixing shit, man. Always wanted to go to Colorado. Yeah, Colorado's dope. It's just one of them cities and states, bro, that there's a lot of opportunity, like a lot of opportunity. It's nice out here too, like super nice out here. It's beautiful. Yeah. You look like a shithole. You look like a shithole. Wow. Wowzer. Wait, wasn't Colorado the state that Ted Bundy killed in? Nah, I think he killed in Gary, Indiana or some shit. I don't know. Maybe. You didn't like my comment. I'm sorry. Um, nah, y'all are crazy, bro. Shout out to you guys. Shout out to you guys, man. Los Angeles is a shithole. Why you say that? Why you say that? I like everybody's comment. I like everybody's comment. Pretty sure Denver was the first place to legalize smoke. Yeah, they did. We used like they was legalizing smoke a long time ago, like way a long time ago. You know, pretty sure Denver. Boom. You serious? Serious question. Can you smoke a cigarette in the shower with your nose? Nah, bro. I stayed away from cigarettes. Yeah, I stayed away from cigarettes, bro. I never even smoked cigarettes. To be real with you, I never smoked cigarettes. Never smoked cigarettes. Good morning. What's up with it, Big Chuck? What's good with you, brother? Trash everywhere. Hi, I'm from New York. Shout out to New York. I got love for New York. Got way love for New York. Shout out to New York. No, Ted Bundy committed crimes in Washington, D.C. Oh, damn, he was out here? Damn. Yeah, even before California. Sav, you don't smoke that much bud anymore either. Nah, I don't, my bro. I try to stay. I'm me, bro. I try to stay away from anything that can get me away from health, bro. Because that's my biggest thing in life is health. I try to just touch health. It's Friday. You ain't got no job. Ain't got nothing to do. You ain't got no job. You ain't got shit to do. I'm gonna get you high. I'm gonna get you high. Hell yeah, my dudes. Uh, Yo, I can help you make your channel pop. DM me or something. Who are you, my brother? Yeah, yeah. Let's collab. Let's collab. Let's collab. Yeah, Indiana had Jim Jones, fresh on me. Let's go. You got you got phases with weed. I think I ain't got past the first phase, Ghost. I don't think I got past the first phase. Do you come on the clouds? Downtime, health is your biggest investment. Amen to that. Hell yeah, man. Hey, y'all go sub up to the channel. Go check out see the little profile pic. Go check out the new Edgar takeover. I did a video on the Edgar pandemic in my city. All you do is, man, go hit that video, bro. Go check out the last video. It's about Edgars taking over our city. They're like worse than the Venezuelans. They just overtook with their hair, like their haircuts. It's a pandemic, bro. If you see somebody coming down the block with the Edgar puff, you better just go in the house because they coming down with that chop and some skinny jeans. What strain you prefer? I don't really smoke, but they said they were saying that out here they got some shit called Colorado, homie. Where you get out, they be bouncing, trying to hack. They do, bro. They're deep, deep with it. You got Facebook. So the sour diesel, the tens, but I keep them clean though. Yeah, how you gonna let that spray me? How you gonna let her hit me with the pepper spray? Remember when he got sprayed by that girl, bro? She pepper sprayed the hell out of that dude. Blue Dreams, Eggers all over San Antonio. Yeah, they're tripping, bro. They're out here, homie. I think we got our Eggers from Texas because these ones be having skinny jeans and tongue rings, bro. Yeah, I watched it. Better watch out for them Eggers. You ain't playing, fool. You ever snowboard? I haven't, bro. See, one misconception is, bro, that like Denver natives, we don't snowboard. We never skied. We never hiked. We never went to the mountains being a Denver native. We never rode horses. I don't even know a damn farm. Like, fools be thinking that there's farms out here. I never even seen a farm until I was like going to prison. So yeah, it's a misconception, bro. We got a city. We actually got a city. We got hoods out here, you know. We got low income areas. We got gang situations. We got a lot of stuff in the city. People think that like we snowboard. I never been to snow. I'm 40 years old. Never snowboarded in my life. I never went snowboarding once in my life. Good morning. Good morning. Edgar's been the worst pandemic since the plague. Hello, everyone. What's good? How you guys doing? Ladies of TikTok, I subbed you up too. Hey, you guys go sub up the homegirl. They got some good channels over there. I was watching that Friday a couple days ago. Yeah, that's just funny, bro. Well, that's in Boulder, right? Well, nah, not necessarily Boulder. It's Aspen, bro. Like that's like those would be like skiing cities. So it's about an hour away out of Denver. Like them little cities are like far away. They're about an hour away. Yeah, but it's an actual skiing city. Like that's where all the skiers go, all the tourists. You like a little uh, boom boom, bro. Drop your social media accounts in the description so people can follow you. Yeah, nah, for real. I'm trying to build a couple more, bro. I had to get rid of a lot of social media though, to be real with you, because a lot of bullshit was going on. So I really only have YouTube and Twitter, bro. That's it. I gotta start building a lot more though, you know. But we'll connect, homie. I'm gonna screenshot you, bro, and then I'm gonna hit you. I'll try to hit you with a DM, bro, and we'll chop it up. Appreciate you showing love to the channel, fam. Friday is a classic. Q was gay. Yeah, how much time you did overall from juvenile, bro? Like since I was a kid, I did 10 years, like juvenile. Caught some cases when I was a juvenile. Went to Montview, um, the foot, and then got 18, bro. Right when I was in 18, I caught a case that I got a 10-year sentence, but I did 7.5 on it. Now there ain't no hoods in Denver. It's magical, wonderful land. I mean, till that's what DJ Quick also said too, and then he got stomped out, and then that's what the fool Michigan said. He from Detroit got killed. That's what little fools from the Fresno they got killed. I mean, the little fool, little T, he from Chicago. He thought he was coming out here to get his life right, got killed. Even the little youngster just recently, he came out here from Sacramento, messed with the wrong little fools, and they shot that fool. He was a young dude. So you can go anywhere and have some hood, bro. Like if you tap in with the streets, you know that there's streets aspect everywhere you go. There's always going to be somebody that'll kill you over trying to prove, you know. So I don't know. I don't know if that's actually true. Like that's not absolutely true at all. You know. I don't know. It pepper spray someone before that shit. No joke. Hell yeah. Tongue rings is wild work, bro. With some skinny jeans, like damn, bro, how you gonna hit me up with the tongue ring? Like damn, fool. Um, Ask me, yeah. Ever you heard of Joey Diaz talk about Denver? He's funny. Hell yeah, I heard that shit. I only got YouTube now, but I'm okay, okay. But I'm over 800 in 3 months. Damn, brother. Hey, I'm gonna go sub you up too, fam. What kind of content you do? What's on the agenda, bro? I'm about to actually go. I'm not gonna go work out, but I'm gonna go run the gauntlet. I'm gonna go run the gauntlet and hit some boxing shit off, bro. Hey, thank you for the star too. Mo, I salute. Yeah, now we in there Friday, Friday. Hell yeah. Shout out to the big Friday. Everybody that worked 40 hours. Beautiful. Shout out to all you guys. That's tough. Jail is for suckers, smart ones, stay out. Yeah. But this is the thing is, I'm gonna be real with you. If you're in the streets, you're not staying out. That's why it's better to be a civilian. If you in the streets and you're kicking up dust, you're eventually gonna get caught up. Because there's too many snitches nowadays, you're gonna get caught up. So just stay civilianed up, pretty much. I'm kidding, G. Shout out to you, homie. I know you was kidding. I know you would rider was kidding. Now, shout out to you though, Brody. Mo high salute, Mo high salute. Now they got gangs there, boom. Training. We tell you NBC Mars Chamber, 87 and 90. They don't do it anymore. Military has gone soft since then. Yeah, I think everything got soft. To be real with you, everything got soft. Just like Indiana, don't think we don't. I lived in South Bend, Indiana, my brother. I was in South Bend, Indiana, and then I went to Gary, Indiana. South Bend and Gary, Indiana. Hell yeah. I was out there for a minute. I liked it out there. I actually liked it out there, bro. But like I always say this. I always say this. I didn't even see really too much going on out there because I wasn't looking for that shit. I was just a person that was passing through, really. I had a good time out there, to be real. Have a blessed day, my dude. Go. Small high salute, my bro. Yeah. Salute to you, fam. Have a beautiful, blessed day. Stay safe, homie. You know what I'm saying? Don't work too hard. Peace. Out Ghost. Gaming now, boom. Just subbed and like. I appreciate you, fam. Can't really be in the streets nowadays. Hell nah. It's not worth it, homie. Hell nah, it's not worth it. No matter what you do, the consequences will always get caught up no matter what. Hell yeah. And that's why I don't pay to be in the streets, It don't pay to be in the streets, bro. Because it always gonna come bill you. It's always gonna come bill you. Like, if I never played in the streets, I would have never been in prison. I would have never even got all the bullshit that comes with it. You gotta stay away from that shit, bro. To be real. Blowing down AL right now. Let's go, brother. Hey, let's link up, man. Let's link up. We have some birthdays coming up, bro. Pull up. We'll have a good little functions. South Bend can be ghetto. Gary is ridiculous. Yeah, I was right over there by the cemetery in South Bend, bro. I lived on Michigan Ave, so I don't know if you know where Michigan Ave is. That's their ghetto. I mean, that's their strip. And like I said, to be real with you, bro, I didn't have like I was out there just a tourist. I was walking through everybody's hood, bro. Nobody even tripped, really, because I was not from there. It was not my backyard, so I didn't really see the danger, but I know it was dangerous. But nobody even, nobody knew me, bro. Like, nobody was tripping on me. That's why when you go to another city, you don't have to dabble in the streets, bro. Like, stay your ass in the civilian aspect, and you'll be good. Like, mind your business, respect people, respect people's backyard. You'll always be good. It don't matter where you go, to be real. Um, Shit, and I like joints better though. Yeah, I never like I would smoke a joint before anything, bro. It's best city in Indiana. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, I was in Alcar too, bro. Fort Wayne is the best city in Indiana. Oh hell yeah, I heard about that place. I never went there though. I never got to go there. Joints all day. Josh knows what's up. Yeah, just stay in your lane. Good advice. Hell yeah. That's why, like, when people talk about Colorado, I'll smoke your white ass. That's why when people talk about Colorado, I say, bro, let me explain something to you. Stay being a civilian. Don't come out to Colorado and just jump in the streets. Because it's like, why would you do that, first off? And then you're asking to just, if you play in the streets and you come out here, you asking to catch a case. You're asking to potentially just die if you're not even from here. But people want to analyze like so much. Like they come compare and contrast Colorado and Denver. They look for that shit. If you look long enough, you gonna get burnt. You gonna get burned. Like, if you play with fire, you get burnt, homie. There's always somebody that tries to live up to that shit. You know? Oh, car. Ain't bad. Nah, that's where I was working though, brother. I was working out there. I was working at the little gummy factory. I got a job doing like candy and shit. I got a job doing candy out there. So that's why I was even going out there, because we were working. Me and my wife were doing the factories out there. But like I said, Indiana to me was like, it was a fresh breath of air, homie. I went out there and got away from some bullshit out here in Denver, and it was fresh. Like, it was fresh air to me, you know. Just be yourself, because true colors always show. How yeah, my brother, real talk. Australia, hey, shout out to Australia. Hell yeah, shout out to Australia. Salute. What's good, people? Get your money. Friday, let's go. Fun day. Yeah, man. Everybody enjoy the weekend. It's gonna be a good ass weekend. I will go to Aspen straight up. Yeah, you would love it out here. You would actually love that shit. Hell yeah. Skiing, snowboarding. How was going to jail? Is it segregated like it is in Cali? Nah, to be real with you, homie. Like, so we don't. I mean, you gonna have old school homies, 80s and 70s, bro. It was hella segregated. That's what everybody tells me before. But when I was doing time, it was about your neighborhood. So if you're from the East Side and you're your projects, and you a Crip, a Loke, you gonna ride with the Lokes regardless. It doesn't matter, about anything else. You gonna ride with the hood. Because why would you ride with anything else if you from a neighborhood? Like, you gonna ride with the homies that's from the PJs, all the East Side homies. There's Mexican Don moves. There's like Mexican blood hoods that are the whole hood's Mexican, fool. And then you have whole Mexican Crip hoods. You got black Sureños, black Northsiders. Like, it's just about your hood that you are. That's kind of how our prison system's set up. I never seen a racial war. I know I haven't. Other people talk about it, but to be dead ass real, like, it's just about your neighborhood, to be real. Smoke and try to snowboard. Ooh, you might crash, bro. You might actually crash. Ooh-wee. I was doing research on East Denver, and it was just a dark place back then. How yeah, a lot of people died in that neighborhood. A whole lot of people died in that neighborhood. People passed away left and right. The drug game hit, crack cocaine, and everybody was running amok, man. Aspen is a vibe, just expensive though. Yeah, you don't want to live out there. You ever been out to Lake John? Hell yeah. Lake John was where I first started catching fish, homie. I'm the Lake John OG, bro. I caught a gang of fish out there. Yeah, I came here to Indiana to get away from the BS. That was one of them cities too. That's what they were saying. Indiana was one of them cities. A lot of Chicago people came. Mm-hmm. Yep. That's what they were saying when I was out there. Chase Aspen for the 20, not rich, wealthy. The cop cars and Mercedes. Damn, they're hella rich out there. I got locked up out in what was their jail like, bro? What was their jail like? Bro, I seen that shit one time. Motherfucking police had a badass ride. That's horrible. Yeah. It's I'll say like the program on the yards out here, bro, is a little different because the you have to think about this shit, bro. You had neighborhoods that were just their neighborhoods. They didn't have a program from any city and state. I think the racial shit comes from like the program of California and Arizona, but Denver already had gangs established before like mainstream gangs hit, so nobody was gonna follow program to other states. You know, they had their own program. They were conducting their own business. So yeah, I think that's why it was like that. I was fortunate enough to just go to level one. I did about 1.5 year in the county. How did that experience go for you? Did it teach you a lot? Because I know me doing some county time, bro, that was awful. I hated the county. I hated the county more than prison. I hated that shit, bro. County was the worst. Like, see what hit Indiana, Big H, up. I remember fools would be under the bridge in South Bend, Indiana. Hi, homie. And humidity out there. Ugh. Yeah, that shit was nasty, sticky, homie. Crazy to hear. There's full hoods that are bloods, but there are Latinos out here in LA. That's rare. It's rare to have Hispanics and blacks. Yeah, and that's I mean that and understandable because like it's common to us though, homie. You know, I know it's kind of interesting with Cali, but I know now there is like certain foods that grow up in hoods and they bang like different neighborhoods, but that shit's been going on since the '90s, homie. Like you'll have the whole west side of Denver, homie, and that's all G. There's a hood called the G's, and there's a hood. They're all Bloods over there, and they're all Mexicans, homie. They got a gang called a Latino Gangsta Blood, Crazy Chicano Bloods. The whole one of the biggest hoods out here is Crenshaw Mafia 10-4, and they're all like a lot of them are Mexicans, but then you have one side of the tracks that are all black, and that's Park Hill. They got a lot of Crenshaw Mafia over there. So now they're linked. Now they're linked up. Now them fools actually they fuck with each other. Now the Lokes is a little different because we were in the same project housing as a lot of Crips. So the whole project housing was cripping. Everybody in the projects was cripping, homie. And then you have the 30s too. You have 30s where it's all 30 gangs, like, but we didn't have like separation in the projects. We just all fucked with each other, like it was families and shit. So we grew up around the Lokes, like the Lokes from East Denver. That's why a lot of us, my big homies and a lot of the homies, they magneted to the Lokes. Like all we seen when we came out the block in the projects was the Crips. They will be on the block 30 deep, shooting dice and shit, homie, getting money. Oh, it's rare to have one Hispanic and the blacks. That's what I hear. I hear that a lot. I remember when I used to go to Cole on my way to school in Bruce Randolph Boulevard. You'll see all kinds of visuals and flowers. How yeah, foods was getting chipped, bro. That was because right there where the Cole, right where Cole is, that's the Odies are on the other side of Bruce Randolph. So one street separates the Odies and the Crips. That's why that shit was such a deadly avenue, because fools were just, and they didn't have the best relationships with each other too, because a lot of history of war. But that shit right there, you could get chipped anytime you walk down that shit. Like I went to Third way out day to drop off some stuff at my homie, and it was the one on West Colfax, and that shit was bad. Yeah, West Colfax got hella bad, homie. Fentanyl got super, super bad. Got caught moving, packs out the paint shop. You stupid for that one, bro. Like John Correctional got mad Mexican says, you an idiot for that one, bro. I guarantee it was big money coming in Lake John, homie. Because Lake John got all kinds of foods from everywhere, homie. You stupid for that. Oh, wow, I never went back. Was when I was 21, yeah, and country was worse. County was worse. I hated the county because it was just everybody was there. Everybody was fighting cases and everybody was aggravated, homie. The county sucked. Have a good time out there, Rada. I was hooping out there, and cause I'm Cherubin, they calling me Big Baby Joker. You don't know about Big Joker, brother. You don't know about Big Joker, brother. Southban ain't no joke, really. Yeah, it was wild, homie. It was wild. Um, but I really, for myself, homie, and this is kind of what I measure the stick off of. Did I ever feel in danger? Did I ever feel like paranoid? Never, bro. I never did because I never looked for trouble. When I was in hoods or whatever, I would meet fools out there. I would actually respect, talk to them. Like, I'm from Denver, bro. What's out here? Like, what's good out here? They be like, damn, you from Denver? They always show me and my wife love, homie. I never had problems. And, they say that is like, I looked at the murder rate. That shit was turned up. So when I tell people this, when you're in somebody's backyard, have respect. Don't come out here and try to pump your chest and try to talk down on the city. Because I never seen really no activeness out there because I didn't look for that shit, you know? But it's very active, very dangerous city. It's a very dangerous city. Um, that's crazy, crazy Chicano blood. Sounds hard though. Yeah, crazy Chicano bloods, blood. We got a whole hood that's Crips called Chicky 30. Chicky 30 Crips. They from 30th the Rappo block. They grew up with Compton Crips because there's a lot of Comptons that were out here from front hood. Crenshaw Mafia, what up, Ryder? Crenshaw Mafia, what up, Crenshaw? Yeah, yeah, hit me up. And Ma, I'll be back around sometime. Hell yeah, my brother. Yeah, shout out to it, my bro. Salute. What it do? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Shout out to you, fam. Shout out to you. I appreciate you actually pulling up. Appreciate you actually pulling up, my bro. If you ever out here too, my home, if you ever out here, shit, hit me. You know what I'm saying? I'll show you around the city. What's up, homie? I'm new to the channel. How you doing? Mall High Salute, Mall High Salute. Yeah, we just shooting the shit on Friday. We just shooting the shit on Friday. You have to LTK Land Kings and Thorin. Half of them were white boys. See, I never ran into too many Kings. I know I was on the prison yard though, and there was like 5 of them when I was in prison. In one prison I was, but I didn't run into too many Kings. If anyone ever needs some gear, steroid, damn, bro, let's go. Hell yeah, that's the dog. That's the big dog. Shit, fuck it. I'm gonna just do this, bro. We'll do that. All right. All right. Damn, my dog be shedding on all my hats, homie. I'm pissed about it too. Look at that shit just shedding on my hat, my homies. Oh, we gonna like that. She don't want the little pup. She want the big dog. What's cracking with it, Big Easy? What's good with it, Eddie? How's my homie doing today, man? Salute. I'm from SoCal. This fool I was with last weekend just got out of Bend County after 3 years. What was he saying? He said that shit was going down. Hell yeah. Nah, Bend County was trash, bitch Chase. I hated Bend County, my homie. Like, like, what's crazy about Bend County? Bend County, it wasn't even that serious, bro. But them little fools was gang banged out. They was over there banging. SoCal, hell yeah. Shout out to SoCal, man. Shout out to my Cali homies. The terms of dudes, probations, they can be seen in their hood. That's why colors don't mean shit. Most OGs can't separate in their hood anymore. Hell nah. Hell nah. And our hoods, one thing about our neighborhoods out here is they regentified, homie. They regentified a lot of our neighborhoods. Like, damn, bro. But that hasn't been a big thing. Like, for the youngsters it has, but color banging's kind of been outdated, bro. I remember they used to color bang in the 90s tough, bro. Everybody would be blue dicky suits and blue chucks and blue rags and 6 blue rags, and you'll have fools with blue dirties, and you know what I'm saying? That's how I kind of used to dress too. I would be like the example of a blue bandana, homie. just was just rolling around looking at where's fools from. Like, hey, what's up, cuz? Where you from? What up, cuz? What's cracking? Like, that's how I just used to carry myself, but everything, homie. And that's how fools were in the 90s, though. You know, everybody was like that, homie, just color banging. I got out the penitentiary, and color banging went out the window. Do you watch dubs or nah? I don't, my bro. I have my thoughts on it, and I don't want my thoughts is I can't do the aspect of like the dropout thing. It's not my cup of tea. It's not my cup of tea, but they shout out to them. They're making a lot of money. They're making their bread, but I never the dropout thing, especially if you was with another neighborhood or you started going to a dropout gang, like Savage Studios, bro. I could never even get down with that shit. I could never get down with that shit. Kind of does seem like the move slower in the county. Yeah, county sucked, bro. That was the worst, one of the worst things. Now dudes wear the opposite color in the hood so they don't get spent on. Hell yeah. Yep. You know what they were doing in the 90s too? That some fools would cross dress, bro, and they go put in work. They would go to the opposite hood, bro. They might put on a red hoodie, bro, and go where the Bloods is and shoot up that whole shit. Same thing with the Bloods. They was coming through the east side. Sometimes they would be true down, homie, and shoot up the whole shit. Like, damn, fool. Armageddon. That's funny, Big Easy. Yeah, is what they call my pops. Be in the pen. Hell yeah, my bro. Ordway. That was another penitentiary that sucked, bro. Ordway. Yeah, Ordway was trash, brother. Like, I respect your answer. Grace, homie. Hell yeah, salute to it. How you guys doing today, man? Um, so another thing with that too, somebody said something, OG Smalls. They came to my shit and said that I don't know if it was real, but they said Gunner Collector said I was a dropout. So, and I know when I did a Savage Studios video a long time ago. I don't know if they got seen the video, but somebody kept saying, "Oh yeah, that fool Gunner said you was a dropout." You know, um, so I don't know. I don't even know that fool even knew me. To be real with you, I didn't know that dude even knew me. But it might have been because of the Savage Studio video. A lot of people were mad about that shit. Yo, please shout me out. I can't. I don't even know what that name is, my bro. Um, this one time I caught this Simone fool lacking and did some things to him. He went her, won't ever speak about it. Damn. That fool's arch bust. Damn. See, and I think about it like this too, bro. I think about it like this. You gotta understand where I'm coming from with the dropout thing. And I understand people put jackets on each other and some of them compounds in Cali. I can't speak for Cali, right? But I went in DOC. My neighborhood's all crippin'. I went and pushed the program on the yards out here. I never put down my rag. I never PC'd up. I never left the yard, homie. I took everything with stride. And I'm Mexicano, bro. I had to take a lot of shit. And not only this, like being, Spanish and Mexicano and riding with the Keyways, you got two sides of the prison yard. You have to deal with the Chicano Bloods that got their own car, and then you dealing with just Bloods off top. And then you dealing with other fools that don't accept it. And to be a Mexicano crip, bro, and a Chicano crip, you have a way bigger target than anything else, right? So if I didn't do it, there's no excuse for anybody. There's no excuse for anybody, bro. I came with stride. Yeah, I didn't win every fight. I got packed out by the homies. I done fought a lot of the homies. So when I think about that shit, there's no excuse to ever drop out, I feel. Yo, Big Jersey, what's good with you? Salute. So that's what I was displaying in that shit, like dropping out of the gang. Like if you're gonna get your life right, homie, get your life right, but don't go join a dropout gang. What are we talking about here? You know? I don't know. That was just my opinion. No disrespect to anybody. That was just my opinion. You know. Yeah, blue eyes banging on the main line. Yeah, bro. We had to because I had a lot of people from different hoods, bro, that we didn't get along with. We had a lot of hoods we didn't get along with. Our personal beefs, bro, we didn't get along with. There was personal circles that I didn't get along with. So yeah, homie. And then we all know a lot of times, because I know like other fools that hit the yard, bro, and they were Latino and Chicano, they would be outnumbered by the Chicano bloods, Mexican bloods, and they want to get the best treatment, right? But Sevlok was an aggressor a lot. I made a lot of I made a lot of statements like I'm staying on the yard, homie, and this is what it is. I felt like at times, bro, when I hit the compounds, and this is not to float the boat, but a lot of foods secretly would come out of the word work, and now you would have other Mexican Crips. They just felt more safe. So yeah, I don't know, Hey, Chicano Crib, I never heard that term. Salute, homie. Well, that's what That's kind of. I'm not gonna say I'm an essay Crip. That's just kind of why fools will say that. But that's what them fools would say, right? We just say we was lokes, but a lot of fools is gonna separate it like that. They'll separate that shit like that. We say we just keyways, but a lot of fools will be like that. Them is them Chicano Cribs. Or they try to say one time they tried to say SA Cribs. There's no way you could be a SA Crib, homie. What up? How you guys doing? Salute, salute. So yeah, that's just kind of the testimony on that. But they might have mentioned my name, bro. They definitely might have mentioned my name. My name started getting out there a little bit. They got a big platform though. I'll tell you that. Their platforms are huge. Their platforms are huge. I got some homies from the Marvin Gaye cribs. So that's what part of the land is that from? What part of California are they from? I heard of that name too. I've actually heard of that name. So like one thing about the housing out here, bro, is that we have three cars. Like we have three different cars of Crips, right? We have the Denver Crips, which ride their own program. Then you have a lot of Cali based. You got like LA homies from 6-0 gangsters. You got a lot of Comptons out here. You have a lot of bigger hoods from the Crips. And then you have Springs. They do their own shit. There's Springs and Pueblo Crips too. So there's like three different cars of Crips in Colorado. And then you have the Bloods, and they got they have different blood hoods like the Mexican foods, and then you have Park Hill, and then you have Springs. They tend to get along way more than anything else, you know what I'm saying? But the Crips is separated. Like there's a lot of Crips that are separated. Um, Shout out to y'all, man. Um, they're LA. I'm Hispanic. Oh, they're LA. I'm an Hispanic. Okay, okay. I feel it. On 5-5 crib. On the 5-5. Nah, baby snaps. Nah, baby snaps. What up, my brother? Salute. Salute to you, my bro. Salute to the family, man. CC, what's up, brother? What you guys on today, man? How's everybody doing? We just chilling, getting our little day started. Um, so that's kind of how it's separated in Colorado. It's kind of separated like that. And then my neighborhood had a resistance to California because there was a couple times Cali fools try to come to the hood, and there was a resistance. Samoans and Chicanos. Oh shit. Samoan brothers, man. The Samoan brothers are good dudes, bro. Samoan brothers are hella good dudes. Got a lot of love for the Samoans. Yeah, yeah. I'm from Denver, my brother. Hell yeah. I'm from Colorado, fam. My neighborhood's from the east. From the east, yep. I'm heading to the Baby Snaps alley. You don't know. What about Baby Snaps? What about Baby Snaps, though? Shout out to Baby Snaps. Shout out to Baby Snaps, man. Baby Snaps a good dude. You're what? You're from Colorado? Yeah, yeah, nah. Yeah, I'm from Box State Business. I'm from Denver, my homie. I'm from D Town. I lived in the only places I ever lived was Chula Vista, Gary, Indiana, South Bend, Indiana, Kansas City, Missouri. I've been seeing you on the lives. The first time I posted a comment. Oh hell yeah, bro! I appreciate it. And I kind of been just I did this shit as a hobby, homie. Like it's crazy, homie, because I did this shit as a hobby. I was doing this shit as a hobby for like sports, and then I did one video and told a little bit about my testimony, and that shit got a lot of traction. And everybody's like, "You should do a video. You should do a channel." So I kind of started doing it for Colorado, like just doing Colorado content. So I started up like a little lane for Colorado, homie, and I've been rocking with it. Good shit, Josh. Yeah, I've been rocking with it, bro. Like that's kind of I try to do it for. I don't try to be biased in my takes. I try to give insight on Colorado because a lot of people have a misconception of Colorado. A lot of people do, homie. They be thinking Colorado like I don't know what people think. They think that Colorado is just like a basically a cow town, homie. They don't understand that Colorado was like the first, especially Denver, homie, especially Denver. It was like the first base of any big time gang. So when the Damus and the Keyways, when they left Cali and the OGs because of the crack pandemic, they came to Colorado. They came to Denver, bro, before any other city and state. So that's why we have the Bloods and Crips, right? And it was already cliques in the hood, but this was the Motown, bro. This was like the Motown of the middle of United States. This is where we had jazz. So there was everybody coming out here. The mafia was out here. You had two families, Pueblo and north side, in the north side of Denver, mafia families, bro, were going to war. People don't even know this shit. So there was a lot of history out here, homie. So it's like how long you been out? I got out in 2011, homie. Yeah, I got out in 2011. I almost caught another case. I left. That's why I left, because I didn't want to catch a case out here because I would have been done. So I went out to other cities and kind of let shit just die down. And then I came back to Colorado. A lot of people think Colorado's sweet. It ain't what they think it is. No, there's everything. I mean, you got a lot of bullshit. You got a lot of bullshit out in the city. Like, shit is it's wild, homie. It's the wild, wild west, they say. Top of the AM, what it do? What's cracking with the Brodies, man? Bronco gang. Top of the AM, salute to the homie, man. Big ride in the building. What you got? What you doing today, fam? Friday? You got a lot of work? I got out in 2011, bro. I don't think Pueblo goes. I couldn't say Pueblo soft, bro. That shit is actually turned up for being what it is. Um, Pueblo's little, and all they do is gangbang out there. See what they said, my boy. Salute you, my brother. I appreciate you. Yeah, we do. We try to keep different subjects. I mean, it's not just everything's about the hood. We talk about music. My channel is just like a big thing for Colorado, but we have a lot of homies from everywhere, so we try to show love to everybody. You know, my homie right here, Boss State Business, he got a platform too, homie. Sub up to him. What I'm saying, he got a platform too. Honestly, you know, um, easy day. Let's go, my bro. I got an easy day too. I'm not even going to the gym. I'm doing cardio. That's it. That's it. I'm in Pueblo right now. Shout out to the Low Town. Shout out to my Low Town homies, man. Shout out to my Low Town dudes. I like and sub. I appreciate you guys, man. Hey, you guys go check out my new video that I did too on the Eggers, bro. The Eggers are taking over our city. So that's the new ones, bro. That's the new shit. The Eggers, homie. The Eggers are it's a pandemic out here. The Eggers are not playing, bro. What type of music you do you bump? Um, so more of the West Coast rap. I grew up off of that shit. LA, Northern, Sibo, Brother Lynch, all the Cali homies. Grew up off of that shit, right? I was more West Coast in everything I did. But since I got older, I don't like rap. I don't like rap. Um, I'd rather listen to jazz and R&B, fool, to be real with you. I don't like rap because it's just too animated. Like, and then this is the thing. They were talking about some shit yesterday about Chicago, and they were talking about how anybody that fights actually is a punk. That's how they said it. If you squabble, you're a punk. They said that shit is like, we grew up off of throwing shit, homie. We grew up off of squabbling. They were really saying this. So all that drill shit got people's minds diluted. I'm not with that shit. If you shoot, it means you're scared to fight. It means you scary because a scary fool can shoot. That's my thing, homie. You could say whatever you want. But the reason why half of these fools shoot because they're scared. They're scary. Yeah, they're scary. You know? So that drill shit is not even appealing to me. So I just stopped listening to music. All that talking about every day killing some shit, bro, that shit is watered down. That shit's lame. Like if you just shooting shit up, bro, that just means that you soft. You scared, bro. You scared. That let's just call a spade a spade. You know what I'm saying? Like real shit. Brother Lynch, how yeah, Brother Lynch was tight. Brother Lynch was super tight. Yeah, Oldies is dope too. I'll bump some Oldies, bro. I'll bump some Oldies. Like Oldies is my shit. I don't like to hear because I got a lot of homies that got killed in the streets, bro. I got homies that are doing life sentences. Like I got homies that are my family members are resting in peace of a gang violence, bro. And I'm saying, yeah, you have to sometimes. I'm not gonna say I was perfect in that shit because I got violent with that shit too. But that's not something to just play around with, disposable. You look at Fulio, the fool that they killed the dude, and now they're about to go spend the rest of their life in prison, bro. Talking about killing everything, This man is way too pretty to be a gangster. This man is way too pretty, boy. Keep killing each other and rapping about it. I mean, the white dudes are doing it now too. So I don't know. I mean, that's just rap in general, homie. It's no different than the wife who's talking about doing pills all the time. Majority of them white rappers talking about killing yourself with pills. What the hell? That's dumb too. That's not a good. You know what I'm saying? That's like that's white rap. A lot of them white rappers talk about that shit. Like, bro, you setting kids up to just be failed, man. Like pop Percocets, dummy. You're stupid. That's dumb too. That's a genocide of their own people. You know. I'm an '80s baby. I'm all with the squabbles. Hell yeah. And they were trying to argue this shit. And I'm like, you fools is all scary. Y'all are some dumbass fools. Y'all look scary. People nowadays are scared to catch a fade. You can't even catch a fade in this city. Them fools is gonna pull out the pistol right away, bro. Like that's one thing about Denver. Everybody's scared to fight. Nobody's catching a fade either. And that comes from listening to Chicago music, bro. That comes from Chicago music. They try to emulate Chicago. So they think that's just the right way to do it. Small as a big. Hell yeah, that's real hip hop though, Mac. That's real hip hop. They think shooting right away is putting in work. That's gay, bro. That is a gay statement. I don't fight. What you gonna do when you go to prison, bro? You gonna have to fight anyways, and you ain't even gonna know how to fight. You gonna be the victimized on the prison yard. You from jail, Mac? Hell yeah, homie. You used to give it up. Boom. Those fools are looking at your eyes, homo. Yeah, they do it all day. I mean, they're just showing their true colors. They're really gay, and then this is where they can come express their feelings on the internet. You should just be gay, homie. Don't be scared to tell your parents that you're gay or your family. You don't even half of you fools have wives and shit, and y'all be gay for the stay. You know what I'm saying? Like this tells a whole big picture about yourself. If you think Pueblo is soft, go watch the Billy Soto police shooting. He went out like a fucking champion. I got some honey buns, top of the AM, big dog, big Mo in the building was cracking with it. Good morning to the real ones, bro. All the real ones in the chat, cause I see the real ones, homie. Good morning to you guys, man. Hope you guys are blessed. The suckers are gonna be suckers regardless, but they're giving views. They're giving views anyway, so be it. You know what I'm saying? Like you gave the view. Kick rocks. You were used and abused for what you were there for. You know, you no more use for you. We just needed a view. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Happy Friday to the people, man. Happy Friday to the people. What up, wannabe white Sureño? He said a wannabe white Sureño. Shout out to the white Sureños, bro. Why you hate the white Sureños, man? Shout out to the white Sureños, bro. Don't be hating on them. You didn't change that rat ass picture of yours either. The fool still got a snitch on his profile pic. Rat 9, homie. What's cracking with you, brother? Big Joe, what's cracking it, Brody? How you doing today, fam? I salute. Well, yeah, that's kind of how the rundown is, though, my bro. Like, Dubs is a rat. See, I didn't even know that, but that just clarifies. That just clarifies a lot more. Like, I'm gonna tell on you, baby blue. You could tell on me, but what could you tell on me about? I don't know what you could tell on me about. You gonna look dumb. You gonna look stupid because you can't tell on me about nothing. I'm a civilian, bro. I'm a civilian at this point. I don't commit crimes. You couldn't tell on me for shit. Big Jordan, what's up, my brother? Do it go hard in Colorado Springs and Aurora too bad. So I'll argue this. Aurora is probably, to me, in my opinion, Aurora is probably the most active and dangerous city in Colorado. Aurora, it's the most dangerous, especially the old Aurora, Colfax area. That's probably the most dangerous. Pueblo's probably the second most dangerous. Colorado Springs is dangerous because the military's out there, but they get it in, bro. They're a smaller city, but yeah, those are my top two. Aurora, old school Aurora, and Pueblo. Those are the most dangerous cities in the Colorado section, which I consider Aurora Denver still. It's the Denver metro. I pulled your paperwork, and while you went to jail, you was still in diaper. Damn. What the fuck? What about the 5-5 neighborhood Crips? Like I said, Springs got actually a lot of Crips. If you want to know, Springs is like predominantly Crips and Sureños. There's a lot of Bloods too, but they have more Crips out there. But I heard too that they fight with the military a lot. A lot of their shit is with military. Like the gangbangers will actually get into it with the service dudes. Like in Pueblo, everybody gangbangs. Like Pueblo, everybody gangbangs. It's like everybody bangs in Pueblo, and it's a lot of drugs out there. Aurora, the reason why it's so dangerous to me is because they moved all the gangs on top of each other. So you have enemy hoods that moved into this enemy's hood, and they see each other. Like you go outside, you see your enemies. You go on the bus, you see your enemies. You could go to the gas station, see your enemies. So that's why Aurora is dangerous. Hey, I appreciate you, my brother. 100. I appreciate you. Big hundreds in the building. Let's go, my bro. I heard that hard-boiled eggs and black coffee every day gives you like hella protein. I do it. Yeah, see you catching on, Big Chase. I like the way you do business. Um, Dang, brother, Aurora is right there, bro. See, there's two sides of Aurora too, though. There's two sides of Aurora, bro. You got the good side and then you got the bad side. The one that's like the active part is like the old Aurora, East Colfax, all the Joliettes. That shit is just gangbang central. Like, if you're in that life, you're gonna run into each other because and you got to understand too, all the Park Hill foods and all the East Side moved out there too because when they gentrified the East Side and Park Hill, they moved everybody to Aurora. So you got everybody's hood out there. You got gangsters, neighborhoods, East Side Denver foods, Park Hill. You got Montballo foods. You got everybody out there. Like they turned up. Damn, that fool was saying you was stealing diapers. Hell yeah. And CVS and Walgreens can't even stop you from stealing diapers if you really know. If you know, you know. That's not official. Your card not stamped. I mean, if OGs actually put youngsters on, bro, and they start at the hood and they're from the land and they got respect, you can't say that. It's just like saying don't do music because it's a New York thing. New York started music, so all your music is not authentic. You ain't really hip hop artist, so I don't want to hear that shit. And another thing is too, and not to get into it, but a lot of shit going on in California where the hoods ain't even they're actually being destroyed by regentification, Mexicans taking over hoods. So nobody actually looks at that and be like, "Oh, bro, they're running the program." And I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but nobody gives a fuck about that saying because everybody got their own problems in their own backyard. Nobody cares about that, the how people feel about that shit because everybody's in war in their own backyards. They don't even care about how people look at that. Back that F up. I never been to Pueblo. Pueblo's turned up. Yeah, Pueblo's turned up. Banging and Cali gangs. Banging all Cali gangs come to Calais and get jumped in. That goes for all Colorado. But my thing is like there's foods that actually come from Cali that can't stop it either out here in Colorado. Like nobody if you told that to some Colorado foods that are gangbang, they're just gonna laugh at you. And then you might get packed out just for trying to say that. Because fools is full off troopers, bro. They don't give a fuck about that. Because if that was the case too in the DOC, when OGs come to DOC, they don't take the keys. Who runs the car? It's Colorado. They can't even predict. They can't even dictate what's going on because it's a Colorado program. So you can talk like that from a comment section, but you ain't gonna do nothing about it. Nobody's gonna do nothing about it. There's nothing people can do. That's the truth. People can say that all from comment sections, but when you're on the program and you're in a program out here, nobody's gonna change it. They won't do nothing about it. Why? Because Colorado runs its own programs. I agree with that. I headed to Baby Snaps Alley today to officially get put on. Damn, fool, you need to come over from now. You got to get it put on now by me. You got to come over here and get put on by Sev. Let's go, bro. We gonna put you on officially. In other words, that's just an out of towner talking, bro. Went to the bar in Pueblo, straight looked like an outcast for real. Shout out to you. Seemed to me they closed all the Walgreens that are on type of the neighborhood. I went to California last week. Hell yeah, shout out to the Calis. False Mexicans share hoods. They don't take over anything. They have their own shit. And a lot of Mexicans are Crips and Bloods. You, I don't know who you are because like you come in here just troll, but you seem to be a little mad at Denver. I take it that something happened to you in Denver, bro. It's not. I really don't have none. I'm not taking no ownership of that, so I don't know what you went through. It traumatized you, but it's all love over here, man. It's all love over here. I even got love for you being mad. Like you showed a lot of love today. You've been in here the whole time, so but I apologize on Colorado's behalf, bro, if you got beat up or I don't know. I don't know what happened to you. You seem traumatized though. I was robbed in California. Good morning, good morning. Salute, salute. How you guys doing? How you guys doing? Um, Speaking of Cali, I was I was like 6 years old in LA for the Rodney King riots. How was that shit, bro? I bet you seen a lot of stuff. I bet you seen a lot of stuff. Nobody's bigger than the program. It's LA, some parts of San Francisco, some parts of um nobody's bigger than the program. See, I Denver is known for that. Airport Aurora known for the shooting. That's it. That's fine. I say it like this though, like people always say that, but they don't change anything because when like and this is the thing is when OG foods from California came out here, they couldn't stop anything. Like you can talk from out of balance, but why didn't they have enough power to dictate what goes on out here? Was it they were they scared? Nah, it's just because it's just too much of a force. You can't stop a force, bro. They literally do whatever they want. They just laugh in the face of people that cry about that shit and just continue to do it because ain't nobody stopping it. Nobody's been overtook. Nobody can. When they're in prison on the level fours, the Denver fools in Colorado runs the show. It's nobody else. Even and there's a lot of Cali fools on them prison yards, but you can't stop a program, bro. You can't. There's nothing you can do about it. And let you say that to the wrong person too, you might get chipped for that shit. You might die. You might lose your life before it. And it's happened. So, it's like you could have your feeling on it. You definitely could have your feeling on it all you want, but it's not going to change the fact. You crying about it is definitely not going to change the fact. The next man crying about it. If DJ Quick in his song cried about Denver, DJ Quick cried and nothing happened. He got rushed by the East Side Crips and other Crips, and nothing changed. They didn't come and get no retaliation for it. I'm just saying, bro. Every state has a program. Every city, state has something going on, and that's what it is. Like, well, stand up and 360. Everybody cries. Salute. Shout out to y'all, man. Salute. Boom. Boom. I don't know. But nah, that's the truth though. Like, and I, me, bro. I got love for my homies from other cities and states, but it's just like this, bro. I want to say something, and I'm only gonna say this one time. When the Trey O's, when the 30s, right? They bang the Trey O 30 Ave, but they gangsters, right? They keep the gangster like they gangsters, homie. When other fools was out here from like Harlem's and West Coast 30s, and they complained about that shit, why they didn't have enough power to stop that shit? Technically, they say that you can't do that. But they did, and they were telling you that that's what they're doing, and ain't nobody gonna change it. Why didn't nobody be able to change that shit? Like because they couldn't, because it's their own program. What were they gonna do about that shit? Just cry? Or even this, when they said the Mexican West Side fools, when they were saying the Mexican West Side fools couldn't bang Crenshaw Mafia and it'd be a whole hood of bloods, why didn't the CMG stop that shit? Because they pushed their own program. They pushed their own program. There was nothing they could do about that shit. So if you can't stop it and you're not going to do anything to stop it, then don't talk about that shit because you sound stupid. You just sound triggered. If you ain't going to put no activities in, there's no reason to talk about that shit. You just sound triggered. I know outsiders that came out here and play and then had their family flying them real shit. That's all I'm gonna say. And I'm just being real 100%. Never mind all that handsome. Um, it's hard being hella handsome like you. Your eyes, sorry for not being original, but your eyes. Ladies. Is your name Ladybug? Ladybug. I just really wanted to know an answer for that question. Because people can always cry about something, but what are you doing to change it? And absolutely nothing, because it's still going on. Still going on. Oh, Ladybug. A Bug's Life. That was my favorite movie, A Bug's Life. Remember the movie Ants? That was a nice little movie too. Those are my favorite movies, to be real with you. Because I'll say it like this: I know other cities that were doing what Colorado did. Love you. Good morning, sir. Good morning. I know fools that were doing their own. They're trying to do their own program in other cities and states, and them Cali boys went out there and fucking turned everything around and said, "This is what's going on." They made them fools. They controlled the whole narrative. They controlled the whole narrative. I know other states that were trying to do what Denver did with the politics, and them Cali boys went out there and just controlled everything and said, "Nah, this is what's going on. We're about to take order in your city." That didn't happen in Denver, bro. That didn't happen in Denver. I think it's never been a problem. Maybe some not recognizing that, homies. I appreciate you, my brother. Um, Depends on it. Because even in my neighborhood alone, homie, I'll be real with you. There was actually bona fides from Compton Crip Rider, bro. Front hood Compton Crips. Came to the hood. 29th in Arapahoe, tried to set up shop. These are Cali-born Crips, real active Crips. And the whole Denver east side, they had a lot of static with them dudes. To a point it was a big-ass war. My neighborhood, the east side, resisting it against them dudes. And there was a war, a lot of bloodshed over that shit. So, one thing about Denver, we was not going to follow everybody's rules. And to this day, ain't nothing ever been dictated, and it won't be. Yeah, I don't think it's never been a problem. See, and I love real riders like that, because he recognizes there's real people from every state. People are gonna do whatever they do. There's riders, but he acknowledges, and it's salute to the homie. Maybe some not recognized as homies, and some acknowledged. Depends on the hood. Not for sure. Agreeable. 100% agreeable. You know. Hello. Hey, what's good with it, homie? Can I get your Instagram? I don't have one. The only thing I have is Twitter. That's it. We don't live on Cali politics, cuz never have, and never will. And like you one of the older homies. You got homies from every neighborhood, homie. You know people from all neighborhoods, OG fools. And there's a respect with it. They respect you. They respect the older homies that's been doing that shit forever. Like you can sit down and have a conversation with older homies from Park Hill, the West Side Crips. They respect your name. You know? Because fools really front line for them politics, and ain't nobody could take anything from them. Yeah, I got you. So, at the end of the day, there's riders from every sector. Every sector. Denver has a government. Yep. Respect is key to the 5280 state. It's just like with my G homies, bro, with the Galleons. I don't care what you say. The Galleons, the Galleonite Insanes, the GKI homies, you cannot talk about the history of gang politics if you don't bring them fools' names up. And that's just being real, because everything that they put down for Denver, and they literally are the staple of the gang aura of Denver, homie. They're one of the biggest examples of Denver rooted hoods. You could never take none from them, even if you don't like them, even if you don't agree with them. They made it a good light in what Denver's supposed to be when it comes to gang banging, because their first chapter was all respectable men. They had a lit. It's about being a man and family, homie, brothers. That's why I respect a lot of them dudes. Now, I don't know about the youngsters, like all the youngsters. but you can't take none from them. And they never had to have anybody's back. They never had to have somebody back them up. They kept their own program, and that's all respect. They didn't need nobody to back them up. So yeah, it's like, you ever use the homeless style in I don't even know what that is. What is that? Shout out to the homeless people. Is it Gangsta Disciples in Denver? Not Denver, really. Now there's probably some, but Colorado Springs, that's probably the big population out there, bro. Gangsta Disciples. Hell yeah. GD's is deep in Springs, way deep. Um, the Big Lie by is the most popular and popular book. I'm gonna go read that shit. Where did we get it at? Where did we get that shit at? Are there Inca boys still around? Um, yeah. I mean, there's gonna be fools that bang that shit forever, but they're not active. And a lot of times when Incas go to prison, they become LPPs. That's like the biggest car where the Inca boys is gonna be, you know. But even with them, bro, I even say this: Inca boys is a big history in Denver politics too, because the Inca boys at one time were deep and they were active to a point. A lot of hoods hated these fools because they put in a lot of work, bro. And even if you don't like the Incas, you cannot take what they did. You cannot take from what they did in the 90s, bro. They were active in the West Side. I'm talking about they beef with everybody. And they bit off a lot of what they couldn't chew because they had so many enemies. But you can't take what they did. You can't take from what they did. They're a big stamp in Denver politics too. I'll be the homie, ready, rolling, roll. I feel you, man. Sex, money, murder. Be cool to see special forces versus gang. Nah, special forces, bro. Come on, Rada. Let's be real. Special forces is on a whole other level, bro. What are you talking about? Why would the special forces actually want to beef with gangs? Why? Special forces got a lot. Like, why they're dealing with a whole lot more than some just gangs. Speaking of the LPP, shout out to, he's a real one. There's a couple of them fools, not all of them. You know, I know they had a bad rep, but there was some real ones. I mean, like some real ones we know, definitely. Um, Bro, what's your age? I'm 40, my brother. You ain't talking about none. I'm 40, my bro. Your hat is on forwards. It used to be backwards. It did. Um, what you think about Bloodhound, Little Jeff? I don't really know too much, my brother. I would be lying if I said I don't know too much about him. I don't really know too much about him, you know. Is he a rapper? I think he's a rapper, right? He's a rapper. Would you accept it? Some dude from Louisiana claimed Denver Brick City or Trey Trey. I mean, if the homies quoted him, hell yeah. Because I don't like, this is the thing is, my bro, if he got quoted, right? And he's really pushing the line and he's even over there and he's doing it in the right manner and he follows the protocol, there you can't have an issue with that because he might be going something in his backyard. He actually might be really putting in work in his backyard, but the right way. You can't take nothing from that, man, homie. You don't know what that dude's going through for them politics, so why? Why wouldn't I actually embrace that shit? You know, I'm not gonna say, oh, I came from Denver, homie. You're just not real. Man, I got homies that are in California from the hood, bro. I got from our neighborhood, there was fools that got quoted and went to California, yeah. And they were roots are from Cali. So yeah, I couldn't say them fools wasn't from the hood at the time. Like, you know? Yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Bloodhound Lil Jeff, dead as hell. Damn. Is it grave streets in Denver? Nah, not really. There's more Coast Crips. I met more Coast Crip fools, and the biggest Crip hoods from Cali, if you say the California, was like neighborhoods, bro. Rolling 60s, neighborhood 40s. I met some rolling hundreds. I met some Palmer Block Comptons, Front Hood Comptons, Five Deuce Broadways, like Hoovers. It was not Hoover Criminal, but it was Hoover Crips, like from Five Deuce. Yeah, that's kind of like who I met the most. with the presence. He a rapper, but him and his homie had like 20 killings in a year. Damn. Is that the one that just got caught up for the murders with Fulio? That's not them, Could you please say happy birthday? Julia, happy birthday to you. Many more to come to your way too. Mall high salute. What if they just started a hood without tapping in? Just took the name. I mean, of course, Rada. Of course. Hell yeah. Like if you just take the name and you don't even know nobody and nobody actually gave you the okay. But see, that's the thing is, bro, like that's not what happened in Colorado. That's not what happened in Colorado. A lot of the neighborhoods that are from the land, the OGs actually came out here and put Lil Fools on. So it was not like they were like, oh, we're just rolling 60s one day. Like that's not what happened, my brother. Like, you know, that's not what happened, to be real. What up with it? I was with the Crips in the 90s. You with me? Oh, shout out to you, bro. A lot of them fools has passed away. A lot of them lokes from the 90s passed away. Nah, he got shot down with a, oh damn. Oh, the worst one though was what was old boy that got shot on the highway, homie? I seen the footage of that shit. That was terrible, bro. Mo 3? Mo 3? Yeah, that was terrible, brother. Like, I feel you. Just was asking. We SOS GC wide. We got homie. See, and that's what I'm saying is because you from the land, bro. Would you say, nah, them homies ain't our homies? Like, come on, Rada. You got fools in the backyard. If they're really on the front line for neighborhoods, bro, you can't just say them fools is fake. Like, it don't go like that. Because them little homies, they might be in the backyard and going through war, sweat, tears, losing homies in them cities. You can't just say them fools is fake. Like, you can't just do that. Like, nah, that's not how it goes. They got Denver Lane Bloods in California, but no Denver Lane Bloods in Denver. Yeah, because Denver Lanes is like, it's actually a street. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, Denver, that's kind of crazy, huh? Yeah, Denver. You don't have Denver Lane Bloods. But that's actually a neighborhood. It's like nothing to do with the city. Like that's actually a neighborhood, a block, Denver Lanes. Mo 3 up, 90s grind. You make t-shirts and stuff. Let's go. Hey, we should make some t-shirts, bro. Hey, Pistol Pete in your state. Crazy. Can you shout me out, please? Is your shit Jazz, Jays, or Jose? You Pee Wee, long ways. Hello, bro, Turkey. Yeah, now shout out to everybody though, bro. Shout out to all my people out there, man. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Shout out to you. It's your birthday, brother. Mezer. Jay Mezer. Shout out to you, bro. So everybody have their different opinion. Everybody gonna have their different opinion on shit. I know for myself, if somebody would have told me that back in the day though, I really honestly would have just laughed about that shit. Like, all right, well, if they're ever out here, I guess come and let us know about that. Come and let us know about how you feel about the politic. You know, we'll see how the outcome is for everybody. That's how I would have just felt. You know, the no ears go hard, bro. Hell yeah, bro. I'm trying to train my ears, fool. I'm trying to train the ears, my brother. There's no problem with, good morning from, good morning. Good morning. Shout out to you guys. You ever been to Atlantic City? I haven't. Nah, I haven't been to anywhere but South Bend, Cali. I went to Chula Vista, South Bend, Indiana, Kansas City, Missouri. And then I was in prison my early ages. Yeah, I really didn't get to travel. I really didn't get to travel. I'm gonna travel now though. I'm gonna travel now. I'm getting to it. Hell yeah. I got one more too, my brother. I got one more. Mm-hmm. I got one more. So let me and this is probably gonna drop views and all this shit. Let me explain something to guys, man. Explain something to you guys. Now, I don't care whatever you do, if you're gay or whatever, right? Do that, bro. But I'm gonna tell you like this. I got moderators that when you start talking zesty, bro, when you get clipped, don't be mad at me because they're gonna clip you. You know, I kind of ignore it. But if you on here talking zesty, bro, my moderator seen it, you're getting clipped because this is not really an LGBT3 F3 FAG NSC. Like this is not one of them live streams. So please, if you're doing that, do whatever you do at your own risk because you're gonna get clipped, and then you're gonna be like he's homophobic and this, but this is not an LGB live stream, and this is really not. You know, to be real with you, I don't even support that. So take it as you want. I just don't talk about it. I just don't support that. Like that's not my lifestyle. I don't even support that lifestyle. So they're gonna hit you. You know, you're welcome to be here, but please don't be so zesty. Like you guys, this is not the pride parade, bro. We're not at the pride parade. You know, like I said, I respect you as a person, but I don't want to hear. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to see it. Like they're gonna clip you. Yeah, let the numbers fall. Like let the views, because this is not a safe zone for all that shit, bro. It's not a safe zone. Like you might hear somebody say bad, disrespectful words towards that, and this is not the safe zone. Then you're gonna get offended. So just have respect. Like we all here. Like I don't need to hear from man how sexy I am 133 times. I don't. And then you probably gonna flag the video. I'm gonna get abusive material, but that's just the truth, man. That's just the truth, bro. I don't know how many times I gotta say that. Like I don't care what you do in life. I don't. I don't know, bro. Let me put it in these words, right? And I'll say this for the last time, and I won't even speak about. I voted for Trump because I thought he was I thought he was gonna be eliminating the homosexual lifestyle. I thought it was just gonna go bye-bye. He lied to me. You know what I'm saying? So if that don't give you an outlook on how I believe, I'm sorry, man. Like I just have to be real. He's not single, guys, okay? I'm happily married too. I'm happily married. Now, the thing about it is, and women, they'll give me compliments, and they'll give me compliments, and even some of them got little overboard, but usually they back off. A lot of these gay dudes, bro, that be in here, they don't get the hint till you just be mean, till you actually just be mean. I don't know. They don't get the hint. They're not like they're so like a lot. That's why they say women are a little more smart than men, because a lot of the men they're just like bobbleheads. Like especially the fools that are like that, they're just bobbleheads. Like they don't have air. They don't really have air in their head. Like it's a lot of just no brains. They're just airless, bro. What's the problem with gays? There's not nothing problem with the person, but it's just not, you can't make babies, bro. And that's what we're here to do, is create babies. So that's like a waste of space. So there's not a problem with the person, but if you can't create a baby, that's what you're put on this earth to do, is reprocreate. And if you're not doing that, then you're just kind of it's just a waste of energy. Like, I don't know, bro. Like, I don't know how to explain it more, like not being so rude, like it's like, I don't know, it's like a car that don't drive. Like, what's the point of that car? And I know it sounds mean, but I don't know. I mean, I think you have to have a point, and it's to make life. If you don't do that, you're just like pointless. It's like, I don't know. That's how I just, but some they throw can't have kids, but they can actually teach the little girl, like if it's a mom, they can teach actually the little girl how to be a woman, like the normal way. Usually with homosexual parents, they teach that it's okay to be gay, so they turn their kids gay. They allow, you know what I'm saying? Like it's one of them things where they push that shit on people and people pick up the traits. Like, because if you tell a little girl she could be a little boy at 3 years old, of course that little girl's gonna think she's a little boy. No, they can't. They don't have it the same. It's not the same as the traits of actually being a normal straight person. You can't. Two women can't teach a little boy how to be a man and work ethic. No, because it's different. A mom can't even do that. How can two gay women? No, you're not. Nah, that's not true. That's not true, bro. That's not true. That's a delusion. It's like people ain't born racist. You know what I'm saying? You're trying to make an argument. You're born like you can't be born racist, but people will say that it's a trait you learn when you're young. And if you tell that, you're pushing the jazzabout spirit on the kid. You're pushing the jazzabout spirit on the kid at that early age, so it connects. You know what the jazzabout spirit is? It's the spirit of lust. So if you tell kids they can be gay and they're born gay, of course, because you're pushing that on the kid. It's called the jazzabout spirit, the spirit of lust. So that's why kids become gay, because you're pushing that agenda on them, homie. You're teaching them. And that jazzabout spirit, the spirit of lust, it connects. It connects on the kid. So yes, when they get around 3 or 4, they think they're born gay, and it's not true. That's not true, brother. So you're trying to argue this point, but if you know about jazzabout spirits and the spirit of lustful spirits, you know if you open that shit to them when they're young, it connects with the kid. So it jumps on them. So of course they're going to think they're born gay, but it's not true. That's the truth. So like I said, there's no purpose behind it. Like I said, I don't disrespect the person, but I don't mess with the agenda. So that's the truth. Yeah, I feel you. I'm going to stop talking about this shit. I won't even talk about it. Shout out to the gays. I just asked this. I'm not even going to be the one to do it. I'm not going to be the one to do it, but my mods will. If you, and you know what? Let's get off that. Respect to you and your beliefs, right? Respect to the gay community, whatever, bro. But I'm not, my mods are going to hit you because you're acting over zesty. Just respect. If you're gay, be gay. But respect my chat, because you're going to get hit if you're acting over zesty. If you're over here just saying pointless stuff, like that's the thing about it is, homie, we're talking about people that are saying like disrespectful stuff, even disrespectful stuff towards my wife, because they're just trying to get a rise, but it's gay. So you're going to get chipped for that shit. Those eyes, I appreciate you. How you doing today? Just follow Jesus, y'all problem saved. Amen to that, man, you know? Jimmy Cooper, shout out to you for showing some love and input. I respect what you're saying to a T, and we can agree to disagree, bro. Maul high salute to you, no disrespect. I just letting people know if you overdo the zesty stuff, my mods are gonna clip you. You know, that's all I'm saying, bro. Medical condition. God made us to be with a woman and a man. Amen to that. You're not born. Maul high salute. Maul high salute. But yeah, shout out to everybody. And see, you see Savage said, bro, I don't try to disrespect nobody. You know, I let stuff ride. I let stuff go. But when it starts going into like disrespectful stuff all the time, it's gangbanging in Diego. It's still like the 80s. Shit, I was in Chula Vista, brother. I was in Chula Vista, and they were gang banged out in Chula Vista, like super gang banged out in Chula Vista. Super gang banged out in Chula Vista. And they had a street called the A Street, bro. But Chula Vista, Diego's beautiful, homie. It's hella beautiful. I would actually move out there. You stay blessed too. God bless you. I would actually move out there. Like, I like Chula Vista. That's second home to me. That's a second home to me, you know? San Diego, Chula Vista, like Diego, San Diego Zoo, one of the best places ever to be. One of the best places ever to be. And if it wasn't expensive, Savage said would be out there. My niece is a lesbian, but her 2 sisters are straight. If it's taught, how can her sister be straight and she's not? I don't want to have this conversation with it no more, brother, because I will get banned. Like they will hit me with a ban, and I know a lot of people do that shit. And I hope you're not trying to get my channel took down, bro. But the homie's absolutely right. If I say anything that's my perspective and it comes off mean, YouTube's gonna ban me. So I don't want to have this conversation no more. So I respectfully, respect to your family, respect to you. Mile high salute. Sub up to the channel, man. Show some love, support. I just took the nine boom boom. Oh shit, that stick. That's craziness. Hey man, I don't know you and have never seen your channel, but just wanted to pop and say Jesus loves you, man. Um, he loves you, man, and he died on the cross for us. 3 days later, we all rock rolled to the side. Jesus loves everyone. Hell yeah, God bless. God bless, man. Where are you tapping in from, Jimmy? Where are you tapping in from, my brother? Jesus loves everyone but hates to sin. Shit, we in Denver, man. This is like a Colorado. This is like a Colorado based platform. You know what I'm saying? Box State Business. Mall High salute. Different people have different sign. Any new fitness goals. Shit, to be real with you, brother, I've been Scotland. Okay, hell yeah. Do they do the bat? They do the bagpipes out there, right? Canada, let's go. New fitness goals for Savage said, man. I've been actually chipping down, right? I'm down to 250, bro. Like I'm down to 257 pounds. My new one, I'm going to 250 like all the way. 250 all the way, bro. And I'm not hitting a lot of heavy weight, but I want to actually go do one of these. It's crazy. Homie Savage said really wants to hit this goal of being able to run this marathon, fool. The cops will never be able to catch me, man. I'm about to go run a marathon, homie. Oh, nice. Glasgow, Scotland. So let me ask the homie, man. You from Scotland. Where did that shit actually come from, bro? The bagpipes. Is it just a tradition? Like, what do they do? Where do they get that from? Your northern neighborhood. Ooh, nice. That's dope. Canada. I want to go visit that too. I heard Canada is dope too. I heard Canada is super dope. Like, we're basically the same though. It's like we're actually neighbors. Like, we're the same people, really, you know? Jennison, define my God by not humans. Oh, is those teenagers who throw rocks at the lady's car. Hey, I'm gonna say this. They actually pissed me off, to be real with you. Them little kids are dumb for that shit, bro. Took somebody's life. Took some woman's life, bro, just to play a sick prank. Throwing rocks, bro, like I think they should have got a little more time, bro. They actually just that was a situation that was terrible. Situation that was terrible. Like just throwing rocks out the highway. They got like 40 years. Oh shit. What? 40 years? Well, yeah, they threw their life away, bro, just to do some crazy stuff. So if you guys don't know the backstory, there were some teenagers out here on the highway and they were throwing big ass boulders onto the highway and hit somebody's car. While the lady they hit, she lost her life. She actually lost her life, you know? Man, it was unfortunate. Like just to get some YouTube, probably some YouTube clout, to get some footage. It's all bad, man. Yeah, that's a messed up situation. Like the thing about it is too, they thought it was actually funny till they got all that time. They thought it was funny till they got all the time. They got a lot of time, you know, like that's why you can't do everything for clicks, man. You can't do everything for clicks and views, bro, because it's just like not everything should come to getting clicks and views and attention. Like that's not funny, homie. What did you say? Why did you say that, bro? Do you want to fight? Be my guest. What did I say? What did I say? Um, Salute. How you doing, brother? One got 60 years now. 45 years, 60 years. They're not gonna get out till they're what? They're in their set like 60s, 70s, bro. That's wild, homie. One got 60 years. What's good with you? What's good with you? Kansas City in the building. Kansas City in the building. Salute. But yeah, them dudes did that shit just to have a rise, like to have some fun. They did that shit to just have some fun, bro. Like that's wild, homie. And I guarantee they woke up in that jail cell and they were like, "What the hell did we just do? Why did we do that? Why did we actually do that?" Because that who just wakes up and wants to do that? Your eyes are gorgeous. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. They hurt today. They do hurt today. I need to go get some more Visine for my eyes. 60 years, bro, just for a little bit of fun. 60 years for a little bit of fun. Finals today, NBA. Who you think's winning? Who's winning? Who does everybody got for the NBA Finals? I think the Spurs, bro. I don't know. I don't know about New York. Maybe, but I don't know. The Spurs be getting it in. I think the bagpipes came from Scotland, from Egypt. You know what's interesting, bro? They actually had some shit in the park, and there was some dudes with bagpipes out here, bro. They like went to the park and they were performing with bagpipes. I'm like, damn. I said that's an interesting, homie. That's an interesting lineup right there, like bagpipes and the capes. Northern Cali in the house. What up? Salute to my Northern Cali homies. Shout out to you, my bro. What's good on what's on the they sound horrendous. Oh, you're not a fan of them. You're not a fan of them. I feel it. I feel it. I'm not a fan of rap no more either. I don't even like rap. So we're in the same boat. Old music, I'm not a fan anymore. It's not funny anymore. My eyes, your eyes, bro. I don't even know what you're saying right there, bro. You gotta make sense, bro. See, this is what I'm saying. Make sense. My eyes, your eyes. I don't even know what that means. Everyone thinks we all have red hair and wear skids. What? So yeah. What's there? What's out there to do in the land, man? Scotland. What's going on out there? What do they do out there? Tupac, yeah. Tupac was actually one of my favorite artists, to be real with you. Tupac was one of my favorite artists in the world. Do you like boxing? Hell yeah, I do. So I've been around like great boxing gyms, bro. And I watch it like, but I'm telling you like this. Let me ask you a question. Since you were watching boxing back in the day, right? Has boxing just got watered down though, homie? Why is everybody running from each other? Why is everybody running from each other? Because I swear, the fight I want to see is the rematch of Pitbull, the Mexican Tyson, versus Tank Davis, bro. That would have been the dopest fight because that first fight, you could have said it was a draw, homie. They were beating the shit out of each other and they never ran it back. And I honestly think if you watch that fight, I think Pitbull got the best of Tank Davis, bro. Scotland and the UK are generally the 51st state in America. Oh shit. Okay. You actually taught me something today. Sports wise, football. Oh, like the soccer football. You know, my state is Colorado, bro. The Rapids are not too big out here. We don't really have like a big presence of soccer. But there is my homie. They call him Mile High Hub. He actually does the Rapids. He does a gang of soccer shit. Like he makes it look interesting. To be real with you, they milking the fights for max profit. Come on, Ryder. That's why UFC is kind of taking them out, homie. Like you got to get some of these good fights. But I did hear that Crawford And the Mexican dude, the one that's on a roll right now, I hear that they might be actually setting up a fight. But Crawford, he would have to go up and wait, or I don't think homie's gonna come down. So I don't know. But I think Crawford could. I think Crawford actually could. I think so. Tank doesn't want. Yeah, no wonder why. No wonder why. No wonder why. Because I promise you, that little Mexican fool, boom, boom, boom. That fool he just that Tyson, homie. He don't want to run it back. He's scared. I like little Pitbull, bro. That little fool gets me hyped. Every time I watch his fight, it gets me hyped, homie. Um, he's now. Damn. Everything's watered down, bro. Everything's watered down. I think Cruz got him. I do too, bro. If you watch that fight up close, homie, I think anybody that watched that fight, they gave it to Tank. You will have in the summer. World Cup is coming. I heard that. Like, so what is the World Cup? Is it just a gang of like people across the whole country? I hope America just pulls it, brings his name up around Tank. He's straight ducking shit. And did you hear what happened to Tank just now with the Green Dean the Great, homie? They got a robbery, and I guess them fools are beefing. Tank went back to jail or some shit. Fun fact: I used to be a water boy for Colorado Rapids. Damn. Okay. Okay. Yeah. 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 OG Smalls. They talking about them fools fighting. I got some in-house information from one of my boxer homies. They talking about them fools actually squabbling it up. I think Crawford he would go up because he went up for the Canelo fight, but I don't know, man. If he goes up and actually wins that, you got to say he's one of the greatest fighters out there. Like he's doing it in different weight classes now. And I didn't really used to like Crawford, but he got my respect. He got my respect. Oh shit, okay. Furry. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Is Furry actually fighting again? Is he fighting? That would be actually kind of dope. He eats Tank's punches. Eats them. Because that little dude got a big ass cranium, bro. That dude Pitbull got a big ass head. He's taking punches. He's eating that shit. So I really that would be the fight. I like them old school brawlers, homie. Because the best fight I ever seen was the Atul Gotti and Irish Ward, bro. Them fights were just pound for pound the best combat I seen. Dope. Tank not us. That Tank not used to that. Hell not, because Tank he rocking shit. We need that fight, homie. Maybe we can actually motherfucker advocate that shit, my homies. Tank versus Loma. Oh, that would be a good fight too. That actually would be a good fight too. See, we could have some good ass fights, but they be like, I don't know what they doing. I don't want to see Mayweather and Pacquiao again, bro. I don't know how everybody feels. I don't want to see Mayweather and Pacquiao again. They're too old for. I think it's just way too old. It's outdated. Mayweather and Tyson, man, what? So I want to kick fuck out of Logan Paul. Hell yeah. Well, he did get rocked. He got. Oh yeah, hell yeah. Well, he tore his bicep. I mean his chest muscle. I guess just recently. Tank over there being his girl. That's why he's gonna be out. That's why his career is ended. That's why his career is about to go down the drain because he's just beating up all kinds of girls. World Cup is the primary national team's competition. Damn. I can't wait till football, bro. All this sports talk. I can't wait till football, bro. I'm ready for football. But yeah, man, we need some good events, bro. Because like it's boring right now. We need some good events. The Rockies ain't doing shit for me. Avalanche and Nuggets are out. I need something to watch, homie. I need something to watch. Roach beat him on points. He's falling apart. Luckily, I bet and won on Garcia's fight. Oh yeah. I'm a Garcia baby, man. I ride with Garcias regardless. I fuck with Garcias because I'm Garcia to the fullest. Corey, he keeps catching DVs. Terrible, bro. US has no chance. Damn, the homie said we don't have no chance. Mr. McDonald's versus Mr. Dono versus. Hey, get the celebrity match with that. Get the celebrity match with that. I'm a Earl Spence fan. I don't really like Crawford. Oh, okay. That's like the Enemigos to you. Yeah, so that's why they say he would have to go up and wait. He's a beast though, bro. From what I've been seeing, homie's actually a brawler, homie. Talk in the UK. His furry is making a comeback. What was that dude? He done mashed up. Tyson, not Tyson Fury. Who's that? The black fool he done socked up. What's his name? I don't even know his name. But he said that fool was cheating, homie. He said that fool was cheating. I can't understand one, maybe two damn homies smacking her every week. He got 100 domestics. And then he went back to jail too, bro. He went back to jail just recently because of Dean the Great. Dean the Great done robbed everybody. They're making 20 G's a live stream and they're out here robbing people. What? Where do they do that at? Hell yeah, Blood and Guts, Warriors, God and Wardy. That was the best fights ever, bro. Alvarado versus Rios, eventually. Man, Alvarado would have been great for Colorado, bro. Nah, Floyd beat Pac, but not when it mattered. He said Raider Nation. Nah, bro, it's Broncos country. Oh, Broncos country. Let's go, bro. The best Brock is back. He's being OBM. The time get red. All right. There was too many comments, bro. I'm trying to read over all the comments. Crawford beat Canelo. All right, let's go. Hey, bro, I'll donate 40 if you eat a whole onion. No, you won't. You won't. Somebody said that already, and they never did. Smoking none of peace, Cobbler. Dean a weirdo cat now, bro. Weirdo. He over there domestic violenting everybody, and he kicking everybody out. He has a power trip, bro. He has a power trip. A power trip, my dog. Waller versus again would be sick. You watching? You invested in that shit? Dante Wilder, that's what he did. But he said that fool had some shit in his gloves. I mean, that he found some stuff in his gloves. So was he? They said he basically said he was cheating in that fight. Ryan Garcia, famous, and he is, Shout out to the Garcia families, man. I fuck with the Garcias. It's all Garcia because I'm a Garcia. That's one of my last names. He started messing with brother. Now he's a weirdo out. Yeah, and Adrian Broder, man, he done messed up his whole legacy. But he's making money now. You know, he's making money now, but I don't know, man. They're making money at what risk? They're just doing everything to make some money and get some clicks and shit. He said, go Cowboys. Shout out to everybody, man. I need some sports, though. I need some good sports, man. I'm pissed. Vargas whooped Dean, and he's a part-time boxer. If he would just focus in on his craft of being a boxer, bro, instead of being this big-ass streamer that wants clicks, he would do better, bro. But he got the little man syndrome, and he's only what, 5'2" or something like that? Let's go, Patriots. AB still drinking all the time, though. Crash out. That's why they call him the Crash Out Kings. They call him the Crash Out Kings, bro. Versus Crawford would be the best. I could see it. Hell yeah, that would be a good fight, too. I could see that shit. That would be actually a good fight. They need to set something up on me that we can be entertained, because I haven't really been entertained by boxing, bro. It always seems just like all the last couple fights, you already knew who was going to win. You know, you kind of already knew. It was like, it's just a big old entertainment. Do you think You think Mayweather actually still just got it in him to actually fight, like fight in a big time fight? But let me ask you a question though, too. How the hell did Mayweather go broke though, fool? Like, what's wrong with these dudes being multi-millionaires, bro? Hundreds of $1 million, and you actually go broke. Broke, fool. Hundreds of millions. You give me $1 million, I'm gonna flip that shit, bro. We ain't never going broke. How you go through with hundreds of millions, bro? Hundreds of millions? You gotta be a crazy fool to go through with hundreds of millions. What? That's craziness, man. That's kind of what AB did too. He went through some millions. And now they're broke. AB didn't even have enough to get on an Uber the other day. He was asking for a handout for an Uber ride. I just don't know the mindset of these dudes, man. Hey, y'all sub up to the channel, man. Hit the like, subscribe, share, notification bell. Hey, and go check out my new video on the eggers. Because the eggers are running rampant, bro. They're running rampant in my city. Running rampant in the city. Go check out the new video, man. Eggers gone wild. Just give me a milli. Like you say, I'm set forever. I promise you. On dead homies. On dead homies, I'm about to be rich. We gonna stay above water for the rest of our life. Big Lazy, what's up, my brother? How you doing out in beautiful California, brother? I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm just chewing the shit on this Friday. Hope everybody's Friday is good. Blessed to the real one. Success over everything. We just chilling back, relaxing. I might give me another cup of coffee, or should I drink the C4 though? Man, Floyd went broke. That's crazy. What could that be though? The Eggers can't touch the GDs here in the Midwest. ain't some GD. Oh no, I'm saying, ain't some of the little Lad Kings some Eggers though? Ain't some of the Alk some Eggers and some Spanish disciples? You know what I'm saying? Shit, next video I'm gonna do it on. I'm gonna next one I'm doing it on is the Cheeto girls of the hood, homie. You know the Cheeto girls, the ones that like the Cheetos. Yeah, I gotta do a video on the Cheeto girls, bro. Cheeto girls. Let's go C4, homie, on the dead homies. You ever consider doing a coloring book live? Would you tune in though? You would have to actually sub up to the channel, hit a super chat, gift. I'll color some shit. You don't want smoke and coloring, homie. You don't want no smoke in the coloring, bro. I promise you I color better than you. You know what I'm saying? The Eggers be tripping, like they're somebody. They be having 30-round clips out here, bro. They can't even shoot the pistol, homie, and they be 30 rounds and they be with it by the ear, like, what up, Egger gang? Egger gang. Like, damn, fool. And they're not even, they bit that style because that comes from Mexico, homie. They bit that style. That's actually a real style in Mexico. But those are the real Eggers, bro. Those are the OG Eggers. And if the OG Eggers from Mexico, homie, they didn't give them the okay, it's green light on the little Eggers, homie. Them real Eggers from Mexico, they're not gonna play with them little dudes. Did you make the shirt yourself? How? Yeah, I cut the shit out that shit. Don't be hating on me, bro. Yeah, the real Eggers in the Mexico, fool. The real Eggers ain't playing, bruh. What up, Mrs. K? What's good with you? Salute to you. How you doing this morning? I see you in a relationship now with Mr. Miguel. Congratulations on your relationship. Love is beautiful. Love is beautiful. Yeah, I promise you, on dead homies, on the dead homies, they don't want no smoke with the real Mexicanos, the real Eggers, homie. The real Eggers ain't playing. Don't lie. You want. How are you? I'm actually pretty good. Got up this morning, got me a cup of coffee in my system. I'm about to actually give me another cup because I'm turned up. It's Friday. We ain't got shit to do. We relaxing. Yeah, I feel you on that. I'm not saying he wasn't a real dude. And I can't speak about that, right? Somebody tried to tell me this. They said you took Savage, because they call me Sev Lokes Hotels Savage Sev. I didn't even know who Savage Studio was. I didn't know who Savage Studio was. They said I took his stilo, bro. They said I took his stilo, that I try to copy his style. And that's why I made the video. We're not the same, because I never dropped out. Me and him could never be same, because I never dropped out of anything. When I was in prison, I stood firm on politics. Now, I don't know his situation. And that's the only reason why I actually made that video, because they try to say that shit, But it was just some internet shit. It was some internet shit. It was some shit where it was like, it was some shit that the internet tried to get popping. But yeah, unfortunate, YouTube before Gunner. They were hating on that dude too. They got to hating on him. They were hating on that dude. But see, that's what I'm saying. We're not doing that today. Gay shit I'm talking about. You have to go to we're gonna put you in the gay state, bro. You're done. Yeah, we're gonna give you the rights to go to the gay state. You're out for at least 30 minutes, bro. You can't just come and say shit like that, bro. You can't just come and say shit like that. I'm sorry, brother. I'm sorry, brother. I'm sorry. I don't know, man. I'm gonna put you in where they got their own hotel. You know what I'm saying? They got their own hotel. Like, yeah. See? Salute, man. Timed out. You're timed out for that one, buddy. You're timed out for that one. We can't do that. I try to tell you, bro. Hulk Hogan voice. Brother, what up, brother? I swear, bro. I swear, when I was on the prison yard, when I was in prison, that's how them fools would talk to each other. What up, brother? What up, brother? Like, damn, fool. Like the homie said, you just done hit us with the Hulk Hogan. Bro, you know how fire that would be. A rocket hand on my house. That missed me. Damn, homie, where you live? Where do you live, my bro? See, I got the selfie stick, my brothers. I got the selfie stick right here. Check this out. We going to another land right now. Hey, shout out to the homie Josh too. Josh gave me the selfie stick. I'm about to make me another cup of coffee, homie. It's Friday. What the hell I gotta do? Like, remember yesterday, some of the fools was like, you a bum fool, get a job. Get a job. Salute to the homies, man. I got me some good coffee. What it do? If you don't even know about that instant, you don't really know what's going on, man. We turned up. At least it ain't no alcohol, because some people is off the alky right now. Hey, y'all sub up to the channel, man. Let's go. You know what it is, because I was in prison, so I got the key fee. I'm about to do a Cadillac. I'm going to hit the Cadillac off. I'm about to drink some coffee. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the Friday, man. Shout out to Friday. You about to be 5'9". I'm going to be on cloud 9, son. I'm going to be on cloud 9, Dennis. In my New York voice, man. On Queensbridge, Dunny. Sipping the coffee again, youngster. Come on, old school. Come on, old school. They say you... I'm gonna tell the homie like this. They say you as old as you feel, bro. They say you only as old as you feel, brother. Let's go. Let's turn up. I'm gonna have to pull up on the block, fool. I'm making some more coffee, homie. I'm all about the activities right now, homie. I might go outside and get it activated. Nah, I'll probably just stay my happy ass home. I'll probably just people be judging the height. But but check this out, OG Smalls. I'm like 260. So people just see me and they just see this big ass fool just walking down the street all short. I'm a short king. On West Side. He said on the West Side though. Damn, I'm 220. Yeah, I'm 260, brother. So I'm 5'10, right? I'm 5'10, but they just see this big ass fucking fool walking down the street like, damn, this fucking fool's like a miniature pit bull. Like the compacted pilly. Let's go, bro. Oh, you big, fool. Your ass is a giant. Your ass is a big ass giant, brother. Shit, my homie who ride, he's like 6'3" too. I'd be like, damn. So the other Bigfoot that be in here, you know what I'm saying, Mrs. K. That other homie Bigfoot, he's like 7 foot. Like that fool 7 foot tall, bro. The other fool. Yo, dude, can I have a shout out? Who are you? J Money. Hey, shout out to J Money. Is it your birthday, homie? Shout out to the homie J Money. I'm 6'3". Y'all motherfuckers is tall, homie. Y'all motherfuckers is tall, bro. Why y'all trying to gloat your fucking height on me, bro? Why y'all trying to gloat your fucking height on me, bro? Y'all trying to come in a savage and remind me how short I am, brother. That's why I got so big. Because you little motherfuckers, man. You dudes, bro. I'm tall. Why? How tall are you? Well, you have island in you. You know, you got the islander in you. You know what I'm saying? So it's not surprising. On dead homies, it's not surprising. Yo, sip mini cup of coffee, youngster. Let's go. What? You ain't saying shit, fool. I'll go get a big cup, homie. You done fucked my mind up, homie. I'm about to go get a big ass cup, homie. All right. Shit, I got a big cup, homie. The homie done called me out. Now I got a big cup, homie. And I'm about to fill this up to the top. I'm about to fill this up to the top. Since you called me out. On a Rapaho I am. On a Rapaho block I am. Let's go, brother. Salute to y'all. Hey, y'all sub up to the channel, man. Go hit the like, share, and the subscribe, everything. Go check out my last video. I'm dead. For real. Like, this is what coffee be doing to us. All right. Coffee hugging. Let's go, bro. You guys ain't about that life. You ain't about that life, son. Damn, Matthew, you're 5'11" too? Imagine seeing a Mexican 6'3" though. I swear, homie, that's like a new breed. That's like a new breed. See, that's better, big homie. Let's go. But on everything I love, this is like my third cup of today. Third cup today, though. On the gang, though. So, yeah, nah, but see, this right here, this is some coffee that they actually found, though. They found this. I said, man, let me do it. I'm on the second right now. See, we all riders, bro. Coffee time. This really what it means to have coffee time with the Savage gang, bro. Boom. I love the people, homies. Hell no, that shit's funny. Salute to y'all, man. See, I couldn't mess with the homie. I couldn't mess with the homie. The homie from the 30s, bro. Because your ass to peer pressure me into drinking more. Like, bro, hit the bottle. We're already drunk. You're like, homie, let's hit the bottle. Hit the bottle again on the homies. On a Rapaho, hit that bottle. I'm like, damn, fool, we just done drank 4 bottles. I can't fucks with the homie, man. He gonna peer pressure. He gonna peer pressure Savage. We gonna be drunk. We gonna do a whole binge of just being drunk for a couple days. Hell nah. After my coffee, I'm gonna have 240s. Damn, the homie's a rider. The homie's a rider. You see how they doing, K? You see how they be doing it? You see how they be doing it? I swear. That's why I don't be messing with my partners, because them motherfuckers, we be on a mission. Like, I'm like, bro, I'm 40 years old. How y'all gonna peer pressure me? Working on my third pot. Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Coffee time. Hell yeah. what you want to do when the Niners, whatever you want to lose, Big Matthew. I'm down to take whatever you want to lose. We could do something though, because you got a little YouTube channel. So if you want to do a humiliation bet, we could do it. We could do some money, whatever. Javi Hart them get under the bench. Hey, so anybody that knows about prison, I know some of us do, a lot of us probably do. We go straight to the bench press after the Keefe shot. We go straight to the bench after the Keefe shot. And that was the best type of workout. I'm drinking 2 4 Locos. Damn, right now? Are we right now? Homegirl she a rider though, because she said I'm drinking coffee and 4 Locos. You fools ain't got nothing on me. OG Smalls, bro. You know the Broncos is sweeping the Raiders this year too, bro. Man, let's try to stay off the football talk, because yesterday I went so hard on the Raider fans. Some of the Raider fans, they used to be original subs, and they don't even like Savage Sav no more. So respectfully, we ain't gonna talk about football, because you get me amped up about football, bro. Fools will be like, I'm unsubscribing this dude. I'm not messing with this fool Savage Sev. I want the fade with this fool Savage Sev. So right now, because if I get amped up, bro, there's no stopping me on the trash talk. Shout out to y'all, though. Shout out to you. Raiders are not going to be good. Shout out to you guys, man. I still got love for my Raiders. Hell yeah. You have to, though, right? You have to. Nah, the homies didn't unsubscribe me. They were trying to reason with me. And if you know anything about Savage Sev, respectfully, I am a Raider hater. Because I like the Raiders. I do like the Raiders, but I'm a Raider hater. It's a love-hate relationship. I do beforehand. Let's go, my Rada membership in the building. I appreciate you, my bro. Appreciate that shit, man. Salute to the family. Salute to my brother, man. Like, he always showing love too, man. My high salute to my bro. During football season, this channel can get a little bit rowdy over football, so just know, don't take anything personal, Shout out to y'all, man. LA always the best. Salute to my LA people, man. Salute to Cali. Like, I see Cali and deep in here too. I see California deep in here. Chargers are SD. They're not LA. Hell nah. I say that too. I say this. Raiders should have been LA, homie. Raiders should have been LA. Okay. Hell yeah. Well, might drop a dish. Bro, I'm telling you. You better, before you do that, Matthew, you better go listen to the music and how I actually spit. Because if you make a song, and I know you, I'm going to have to go in on the whiners. I'm going to have to. And I'm going to tell you, it's going to be some shit that's going to crush your whole rap. Don't do it. I'm trying to fair warn you, brother. I actually can spit. I can actually spit. You don't want a diss track because you're going to feel some type of way, because I'm going to eat every ounce of the Niners up, bro. Like, don't do it. There ain't no Manning in Denver no more. Oh, I know that name put fear in the Raiders though. Manny, I don't think he lost a game to the Raiders. Bo Nix either. That's the crazy part, big bro. I don't think Bo Nix I don't think he lost to the Raiders. Bo Nix absolutely just owns the Raiders. Don't go there, bro. Gets down on music. Vouch for that. Shout out to you guys, man. Oh man, salute. My talent. He been calling me out though. See, Matthew been calling me out. He's my brother, but he been calling me out, and I'm trying to tell him, Matthew, stay in your lane, brother. Just stay in your lane, man, because you're going to have, and see, I don't even beef with the Niners, bro. But if you come out with a diss track, bro, I'm about to crush your whole shit. Raiders go 3-0 against the Broncos this year. Bet they're not, bro. See, OG Smalls, you gonna have me talking, and I'm trying to resign for it, but I got a cup of coffee. I got a cup of coffee, homie. If I drink this, you're gonna have me turn up like yesterday. You're gonna have me turn up, and I'm trying to be good. $10. Let's go, bro. Shout out to my 30 homie, man. Salute to the family, brother. Let's see. Buy you a giant coffee mug, homie. You're sipping Cubs. Go to go. Hey, I'm gonna have to step it up, my homie. Just because the OG said it. You came before my time. You came before my time, brother. So yeah, homie, you said big homie, big homie. This is a big homie. So yeah, homie, shout out to you, bro. I'm about to today. I'm going to look for big ass mugs for coffee, my brother. Just because the homie said it and he sent the super chat. I got you, fam. Mohai salute. Mohai salute to my Brody right there. Oh, man. I hate when the Raiders and Cowboy fans get in their feelings and want to fight mid-season. Y'all are crazy, bro. That's all bad. I'm telling you, that's a diss track you don't want. Matthew's cool, but we'll see how this goes. But I'm gonna tell you like this, Matthew. I'm gonna tell you like this. If I diss track you back and I diss track the Niners back, don't unsub me, homie. Don't unsubscribe me. Cause if you make a diss track, I'm about to put energy into just crashing the Niners out, and it's gonna be the most disrespect shit ever. And I'm gonna put time into that because your ass want to go at the Broncos. And you're not really even a rival of the Broncos. You're not our enemies. I got a lot of Niner fans. You're gonna make me have them fools mad at me. I'm going in, bro. Let me see. Let's talk to the homie. Dummy who would get battered by a granddad in cardio. Stay up, homie. Time to get it. Hey, shout out to you, my bro. Appreciate you, fam. Salute. Hey, by the next time you see me, I'm gonna have a bigger mug, fool. Is Brady the GOAT? I agree. I think he's the GOAT because he won with two teams. He won with two teams. That's the only reason why I say he's the GOAT. There's no way that Patrick Mahomes would ever be the GOAT because he basically is behind in schedule. Yeah, he's basically behind in schedule. There's no way that Patrick Mahomes could be the GOAT. Tom Brady, if we're talking about wins and we're talking about two teams and we're talking about over a long period of time, you got to give it to Tom Brady, bro. That's how I feel, Don't say I didn't warn you. Don't say Patrick Mahomes is gay. Totally. And I'm going to the game out there. I'll be at that game in Kansas City, Missouri. We play them the first week. I got my tickets. We're going out there deep. Yeah. I told the homies, I'm not going out there to shut up either. I spend money on this shit. I'm going to be loud as hell in that stadium. I'm going out there to get my money's worth. So, yeah, I'm going to be turned up in that shit. We're going to Arrowhead. We'll be out there first week. Don't disrespect the big G's. I thought OG from Tucson. Hell yeah, man. Shout out to my boy, man. From Tucson. Where's that shit? Tulsa, Oklahoma? Shout out to Oklahoma, bro. Salute. Tom Brady is the GOAT. Hell yeah, I respect Tom Brady to the fullest, brother. TB, hell yeah. I see you, big baller. Hell yeah, we're headed out there. It's going to be a dope-ass game, too. I already got tickets. We're going to have a tailgate. And if you really want to know, to the homies coming out, because I see people that are in my chat a lot, they said they're going out to that game. I found a Bronco gathering spot that they usually have Bronco fans in Kansas City, Missouri. Y'all pull up, all the Broncos country. If you're out there, come party with us. We're going to have a tailgate party before the game, the night before. It's a Bronco bar in Kansas City, Missouri. So yeah, pull up. How much is the hotel costing you for the game? You can get right now, bro. Like we got it like cheap, way cheap right now. It'll be cheap, like hella cheap. We're going out there to have a good time because I'll be leaving Saturday, Sunday. The game's Monday. And then Tuesday, I'll be back in Colorado. Broncos versus Chiefs. Oh, shit, Monday night, prime time, bro. First game of the season for us. Prime time. I had to get them tickets. I had to get them tickets, bro, because it's the division, homie. It's like the division. So we're turning up. We'll be out there, bro. Like, and that Bronco bars. It's pretty dope. So yeah, I'll have people pull up. Like it'll be a big old Bronco party. Hell yeah, the Broncos D's gonna be a factor this year, bro. June and July need to end already. Tell me not. I swear. But I got my birthday coming up, so my wife's birthday is coming up. My birthday's coming up. 4th of July is coming up. But I really want football season, homie. I'm ready for football season. I'm calling it donkey down. Yeah, that be ready, bruh. You set your own tone, little puppet. You set your own tone, little puppet. The season opens on Wednesday. What's up with that? That's crazy, huh? That's crazy. Football season ends, starts Wednesday, bro. Whoever thought? What it do? What's up with my boy Bigfoot in the building, man? I miss football season for real. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I miss football season, brother. What it do? What's up with my dudes, man? What's cracking with my homies in Northern Cali too? I see my Northern Cali homies in here, man. Shout out to the family. Why you remind me of Omar Gosh? That's my dog, homie. Omar Gosh is the homie. So let me explain something. I'll say one thing. Omar Gosh, if you guys like people be talking about views and shit, nobody ever knows about Omar Gosh. He's the paranormal king. That's my dog because I used to follow Omar Gosh, the best paranormal activity ever. And that's my homie. Like I ride with that fool like he's from the set. I'm tired of this basketball. Yeah, Nuggets ain't in it. The Nuggets done foul off, homie. I'm pissed, bro. And the Avalanche. Hell no, Broncos ain't gonna know it. We're running the division, bro. We have the best defense in the AFC West. We got the best, bro. You can't even stop the three-headed monster with the run game now. And then how you gonna stop Jalen Waddle? I know the Raiders ain't gonna stop that shit. There's no way they could stop that shit. Like they can't even stop being in the bottom of the basement, bro. So how they gonna stop the Broncos? We returned every player from that team, and they were only one game away from the AFC Championship. Yeah, it's mandatory. We just give us the Super Bowl, bro. Just let us have it. Boom. Yeah, you might as well not like nobody in the AFC should even try. You know what I'm saying? Once the Lakers lost, I was out. Hell yeah. That's how I felt about the Nuggets. That's how I felt about the Nuggets. Is this Big Boy? Nah. Shout out to Big Boy though. The Strain Cartels, the homies too. Hell yeah. Well, yeah. Bo fucking Knicks. Excuse my language, but this fool got Jalen Waddle now, homie. I don't even know how you're gonna stop double teams on Cortland Sutton and Jalen Waddle. Because all you had to really do was put a double team on Cortland Sutton and he was stopped. That's why our offense didn't go nowhere. But you have to double team two players now. There's nothing you could do. It's like touchdown, first down, touchdown, first down. What are you gonna do? There's nothing you could do. It's like pick your poison at this point. You know, like Lakers out. Yeah, my Nuggets are out too. Big boy. What's up with this, man? They call me Big Boy. Big Boy. He is strong though, but I don't think he could bet. I don't think he could actually bench no more 800, bro. He lost a lot of weight. He was like 350, homie, and now he's like 250. Yeah, so I don't think he could bench because I was benching 435, homie. I hit that for one rep, and I was benching 405 for reps, and I had a lot more weight on me though. I was 280, and I lost. I went down to freaking. Now I'm 260 and I barely could get 405 up, homie. When you lose weight, it's like it seems like you lose a lot of strength. We'll see you on the 16th. Yeah, I might go to that game too. I might go to New England. If you out there, bro, let's go to New England. He was like big 350 up. Yeah, he was too. Okay, he was out there like 350. Imagine some fool being 350. Now he went down to he was like, yeah, he's like 250 now. He looks way better. I'll give him that. He looks way better. 186. Yeah. So imagine you're going like 200 pounds. You're going like 200 pounds more. And he was pushing, damn, he was pushing 800 on the bench, bro. I can't even imagine. Yeah, he was big. Because I pushed 435. That's the most I ever pushed up. 435, bro. And that shit was heavy. 800 on the bench. That's ridiculous. But I always say this. Right? I'd rather be more healthy and shredded up than just be all big and can't even move. I hated that feel too. Just wanted to say hi. Hello. What up, Chris? How you doing? Um, you ready? Let me see. You ready, everyone now? Trump bring out UFOs. This kid real life kills crazy man. This like, damn, bro, I don't know. That was a crazy ordinance of your statement. I'd rather have more muscle than be shredded. I broke bones that way. Agreed. So a balance, right? A balance, bro. Like have a balance. Like beat because I'm not gonna lose. I'm not going under 255, bro. Nah, I'm not going under 255, and I'm more shredded, and I have cardio. Yesterday I went to go do boxing, and I ran 3 rounds, bro, and I lasted 3 rounds. So that's better than previous. Damn, bro, 400. You did salute. Hell yeah, bro. Hell yeah. I hit that shit extreme like 405, bro. I was repping that shit 405. I was repping it for like 5 times. You know what I'm saying? But that was like probably the strongest I've been. Well, you have beautiful eyes. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Salute. Salute to you, Ma. I salute. You're a big dude, but Gunner be acting like his traps are huge. Why does he do that, fool? Why does he do that? See, if he really called me out and said I was a dropout, I don't know how he got my name, homie. I don't even know how he got my name. How did he even know who I was? Maybe that was just a troll though. I have crazy upper body strength. Nice. Do you work out a lot, bro? Like do you hit a lot of workouts? Have you seen Australia rules football no pads? Oh, I need to watch that. Where are they doing that at? Boxing fun. You sparred 3 rounds. How? Yeah, yesterday. Yep. And I got a boxing coach now that be at the gym, bro. So I told that fool to make me into a champion. Cause I might do an amateur fight, homie. I might do an amateur fight. There's some amateur fights coming out in August, and the homie Mile High Hustle, he does it at House of Pain. I'm thinking about it. They get paid for that shit. I told the boxing coach over there, make me a champion, homie. You know, I want to learn how to be a champion, bro. So, damn, yeah, it's crazy. Shit's crazy. Ugh. Yeah, every day, man. Don't say dudes have beautiful eyes. I would never go up to a man and say, "Damn, you got some beautiful eyes." I'll be like, if I said something about somebody's eyes, I'll be like, "Damn, fool, your eyes are fucking crazy, bro." That's how I would state it. Like, "Damn, bro, you got some crazy ass eyes, brother." Yeah, every day. Gunner, a dropout himself. I didn't understand it, bro. Like I don't even, and I didn't like. There's none. I never dropped out though. You know, I couldn't be considered a dropout. So when somebody said that shit, I'm like, did this fool just call me a dropout? Let's go. How old are you? I'm 40 years old. Yeah, I'm 40, my bro. I'm 40 years old. Let me know. I'll be there and cold. Let's go, brother. How you have the whole squad behind us. Let's go. Shit, but my wife, she said she didn't really want me to do it. But I might just do it. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Give me 5 bands. I want to get some money off of it. Yeah, but he don't. Did you see Larry Wills, bro? Did you see how that fool punches? Did you see how that fool punches? He has no power, and that's exactly what I'm saying. All these big dudes don't even know have no squabbles, bro. They're big for nothing. Like he don't know how to punch worth of shit. Well, your eyes are huge. That's right, my G. Let's go. I'm down to run some phase. Let me know. Hell yeah, bro. Let's get it. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Let's shit. We're gonna run phase with every person in the aspect of the community. Let's go. What up, Big Easy? Gunner not even from the hood. Damn. Yeah, I don't understand why he would say that about me though, bro. I don't even know the dude like personally, and he don't. How did he even get? Unless he hacked my back and doxed my information, but I don't even know how he would get that information. Have you taken Dabbed before, yeah. One time, I'm not a smoker though. I can't even smoke. Mile High Hustle, Spar Snowman from yeah. That's my dog right there, bro. He just fought just recently too. Um, yep, he did. He's in his 50s. That's why I think I could do it. You know what I'm saying? Larry Wills can't even arm wrestle. He's big for nothing, bro. Larry Wills was getting punched out by Olivia. Oh man, every time I punch someone, you bleed or get dented. That's what I'm talking about, bro. That's how it has to be. Come on, these dudes be punching. They're like big for nothing, bro. Like, why did you punch like that? Shit, one of my homies, and I'm not even calling him homie, bro. He did this tutorial how to like punch. I said, bro, you should have never put that shit out there. You made I had to clean up the backyard. Like that's not how he really fights, knowing damn well that's how that fool fights. I said, you should have never put that on camera. Snowman can fight. Who actually won that? Yeah, Mile High's the homie too. That's my bro. Dean the Great was pushing on that fool's lady. I think that's why she divorced that dude, bro. I think that's exactly why she divorced that dude, because he was chopping up with behind scenes, bro. He was chopping it up with her. Snow one, think one. I feel that. But yeah, that shit's funny, bro. That shit's hilarious. Nah, I feel you, my brothers. I'm about to probably get this little shit together because I'm about to go run some cardio right now, actually. Larry the Lobster. How much your curl, Seb? The max I could put 45s on each side of the preacher. Yeah, I could put 45s, bro, and I get that shit 45s. But I don't like to work out like that no more either, though. I don't like to work out um like that no more either, you know. I do hundreds. Yeah, I think the most I'm doing right now, maybe to be real with you, um, I could hit about like maybe not 100, probably like 85s, my bro. I could curl 85 dumbbells. I could hit 45s on the preacher. Yep. My arms expand. Your arms are big too. Yeah, my arms expand, homie. That's one thing about me. There's video of Mall High and Snowman on live. I'm gonna go check that shit out. Hell yeah, I'm gonna go check that shit out. I expand quick. Oh yeah, he was trying to, and that was one thing too, bro. He was trying to get me down with that shit. He was trying to get me down with that shit. So that's another thing I can actually take up too. So I'm gonna chop it up with him about that shit. I got a huge reach too. Hell yeah, because you're like 7'3", fool. You're 7'3", brother. Yeah, you're like 7'3". You're a big boy, homie. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Hey, but shout out to you guys, man. I appreciate everybody tapping in. Appreciate everybody tapping in. We had some fun discussion today. Y'all have a beautiful weekend. If you ever need a sparring partner, hit me up. Hey, damn, bro. Hell yeah, because really honestly, bro, I would like to fucking get on point. Because if I do go into it, shit, I really want to be on point, homie. I never did anything like it, homie. I never actually boxed in the ring, like with rings. I always fought. But I never did it like in a ring. I sparred. That's about it. But yeah, let's do it, my homie. Salute to everybody, man. Y'all have a beautiful Friday. And to the next one, man. God bless everybody, man. Salute. You know what it is.